Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Charmed Person's One Shot. This time, we are straying from the path of D&D once more to embark on a new and exciting adventure in a TTRPG system by Lucian Khan called Visigoths versus Molgoths. I am joined by an incredible cast of characters, and I'm super excited. We're going to play this one a little fast and loose. I've never run this game. Nobody here has played this game. So we're going to spend a lot of the beginning kind of talking through the rules, telling you a little bit about the system and what it has to offer. And then we'll be building out our characters on stream, which I think should be super fun and set up all of our players up for some exciting shenanigans. A bit of background before we dive into the rules part. So, long ago, the Visigoths sacked Rome in search of a homeland. But just last year, a careless suburban Molgoth with a Ouija board evoked an entire community of Visigoths into 1996 from the distant past. At first, the Visigoths were confused by the modern world, but they adapted quickly and soon opened their own stores in the mall. Their ultimate goal is to conquer the entire mall and potentially one day, hopefully, Los Angeles itself. The Visigoths never forgave the Molgoths for uprooting them from their home, and the Molgoths never forgave the Visigoths for trying to push them out of the mall. This means war. So we're starting off with some conflict, but this is actually a dating sim, so we're going to have some, romance potentially on the table. This game is made up of two teams, the Visigoths and the Molgoths, and myself, the mall rat, serving as the kind of DM GM of the game. So as a reminder to the players, your teams are adversaries in the game, but as players, we are telling a collaborative tale. So remember, we're working together, we are kind, there's consent, lines, veils, all that good stuff. If anything is uncomfortable at any time, just, call it out. This is an open space. The game is played in scenes broken up by time of day. So the game will have essentially 6 time slots, but we reserve the right to cut some if we need time left over. But we'll just cut to the epilogue directly if we need to. Each team of Goths will play out a scene in one store per time slot. So say it's early morning and the mall Goths are going first. So they get to pick the store they want to go to. They can then get there and essentially do whatever they want. This is a very role-play heavy game. You can talk to the clerk. You can go buy stuff. You can meet people. You can also choose, both teams, to go to the same store, in which case we will have one big scene that will take up the whole time slot. Or you can each choose different stores and we'll do one at a time. There are no passageways. So there is a mechanic where time stops, you can go into the elevator or the hallway or the stairwell. I'm cutting that for time. If we like this and do it again, we can bring that in later with experienced players. Any questions about that so far? So essentially at the beginning of the time slot, each group will get to choose where they go and then we'll play them out from there. There are dice, but they aren't used very often. So players will roll dice to resolve conflict. If there is no conflict, you RP as you want. If you feel like something is conflict enough, you can say, I feel like this is conflict, we're going to roll for it. Or I will jump in and be like, okay, we're going to have a roll for this. You can have conflict against each other, NPCs, or the mall itself. So I'll just throw that out there as a little nugget and leave that to you to decide what that means, because it does say that specifically in the rules. So it'll be 2d6 and it's a roll off. So if you're rolling against one of my NPCs, it's you versus me, 2d6. Whoever rolls higher wins. If there's a tie, everybody fails and it gets more complicated. So we'll have to just figure that out as we go. The other thing, and I think my favorite thing about this game, is the hurt feelings. Most games track physical damage. This game only tracks emotional damage. So we will be taking, keep track of your emotional damage. There are 3 spots on your sheet if you have it printed out or typing, or you can take it down in your notes. If you have 2 or more hurt feelings, you have to talk about your feelings with your friend and resolve that before you can continue acting. Now, you can hold on to those hurt feelings and not do anything, but you can't roll, so you can't fight, and you also can't use your embarrassing traits to bump up your other players' rolls. So essentially, if you have hurt feelings, you will want to resolve them. We'll go through this in the moment, but every scene you have the opportunity to heal one hurt feeling. You can't heal all 3 of your hurt feelings in one scene. That's not how emotions work. They take time and love with your friends. Any questions about hurt feelings before we go on to the final chunk, which is the embarrassing traits part? I think a lot of this will be a lot clearer once we start playing. And then the last bit is, which I love, everybody here is playing a teenager, 17 and up. So it is a very embarrassing time to be alive. I'm sure we all experienced this. I know I definitely did through my whole teens. But in this game, you can actually use embarrassing yourself to help your friends. So if you have a hurt feeling slot open, so say you only have one hurt feeling and you want to embarrass yourself, you can do that. If you have no hurt feelings, you can use a slot. You can grant your friend +3 to any roll by drawing attention to your embarrassing trait, which we will pick for each other momentarily. And then that will give them that +3. And you do RP that out, so you get to kind of lean into that. You can announce that you're going to do this before or after the result of their roll, but you have to jump in before I start to narrate the conclusion. Otherwise, I reserve the right to just continue narrating and telling you to be quiet and hold it for next time. Okay, that is all of the rules. So we got all that fun stuff out of the way. And now we're going to dive into character overviews. So I think, let me look at this. Actually, so if we could start with Emily, is that okay? Okay, perfect. Dog is good.
Sure.
Tell us about your character. What's your character's name? Is there anything on your archetype sheet? Tell us, what Molgoth you chose to play.
Yeah, so I chose the witch Molgoth. My character's name is Tilda Mayfair. Her name is Matilda, but don't call her that. She is Wiccan, like very seriously Wiccan. She works at a kiosk in the mall that sells like tapestries and incense. And whenever her boss isn't around, she does tarot readings under the table because she's not technically supposed to. And just pockets that cash. So everybody, I mean, she's the new kid in school, but people still probably would know like that weird girl who like does tarot readings at the mall.
Incredible. Okay, so that's your overview there. We'll get into all of your skills if they come up. So like as they come up in the game, we'll lean into all of those extra pieces there. What did you choose a goth style, just out of curiosity? Because there were a couple options there. I'm curious which one you chose.
I feel like I am I think I'm sort of romantic, sort of Victorian, somewhere in there.
I love it. Excellent. Let's keep in with the teams then, and we will move on to our guest star, Nate, also known as the Dice Are Cast on Twitch, if you'd like to watch an amazing streamer outside of this stream. Tell us a little bit about your character and what archetype you chose.
I am Damian Blackwood. I grew up in a very traditional suburban setting where Little League was my thing. But then very quickly transitioned into the theater world. I am the theater tech archetype. You can find me hiding in the shadows backstage. I really enjoy incorporating pyrotechnics into performances. Also, Tilda and I met because I also practice Wicca, and that's where our relationship starts.
Excellent. We will move on to Angie next, if you'd like to kick off the Visigoths team and tell us about your character.
Hello. My name is Ingegard. And I am the rune caster. I cast runes. I'm a little magical. I'm very small. I have no business fighting in sacking countries. But because of my magical talents, they made me come along, but I told my mother I did not want to. And I I picked for my goth style the bone and sinew hoodie. So I'm very cool.
Perfect.
I think I'm very cool. And what else should I say?
Are you still glowing from the time travel?
Oh, absolutely. This is the most magic that has ever happened to me specifically.
Incredible. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, and
Wonderful.
I am pagan and polytheism. That's
Okay.
really hard to say. And polytheism, Germanic polytheism is my religion.
Amazing. That's perfect. We will go on to Zach next. Tell us about your Visigoth and your archetype.
Yes. Hello, my name is Vadrik. I am the charlatan. What else can I tell? I am. This will be very interesting. I am a heretical Christian. So I wear I didn't really choose from this style. I like to think I am like a dark priest style, like long robes, very thick gold chains that ends in a cross, a big cross. I am also glowing from the time travel. I would say the main places where you can find the glow would be in the cross. On the necklace, it glows slightly, and also in my eyes, they are glowing ever so slightly. Yes, I am a priest for this new religion that is taking over the Visigoths.
Incredible. Are you trying to also, just out of curiosity, are you trying to spread this religion among them all now as well?
Of course, yes.
Perfect.
boy.
Excellent. Wonderful. Good to know. We will wrap
I keep
up.
telling him nobody in this place will want only one god.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so I sense some tension here. This is gonna be really good. We will finish off with Evan. Tell us about your Visigoth.
I am Athalaric, the Conqueror. I am 16, but I definitely look 40. I have the biggest, thickest beard that I have never trimmed. I'm very buff in my colorful tunic that I am wearing now, but it's definitely there are many stitches that have repaired it from all the chickens that I kill and eat every day. I am not glowing because I was only glowing for the first day, and then I realized this was just new territory to conquer. So I decided to buckle down and realize that this is the new territory and where's the Visigoths will set up for the polytheistic religion we have.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have a question then for you as well.
Yes.
Athalaric, how do you feel about the fact that your besties are still glowing? Is that like suspicious to you? Is that like weakness to you? How do you view that?
It's silly. It's wartime. Why are we still glowing? This is wartime. It's time to get swole and beat these stupid Goths.
Incredible.
They are not true Goths.
He feels that we have just not let go of the glowing. I am not purposely making myself glow, and I tell him this all the time.
I'm no longer glowing. And all I did was think really hard about it and do some push-ups.
I love that there's almost more conflict right now within the Visigoth team than there is between. I love it. Oh, trouble in paradise. That's very good. Perfect. Okay, that's great. So then I think we'll go in the same order if that works. So we'll start off with Emily again. On your character sheet, there is a section at the bottom, and all of these are individualized. So you will all have a couple different prompts here. I think choose two. So choose two of these prompts, Emily, that speak to you, and use the information, I guess little information you've got about these other characters to kind of plug and play them in as you see fit. If there are any relationships that you want to say happened, we're yes-anding here. So feel free to kick us off. And if there's any two that speak to you, let us know what the prompt is and what you fill in.
I would say my first instinct is the Visigoth I most resent is Inga. Is it Inga?
Yes.
Because she can actually do magic.
Oh, that's good.
Wham!
That's really good.
Why don't you take that, Inga?
I take
didn't say
it
I
every night
disliked
and I
you.
write in my diary. Why did I? done? What have I,
I did-
done to her? To
I think I
deserve this
still
hatred?
like you, but I resent
Does Inga know the reason why, or is that a secret that you're holding deep to your heart?
you. I would say I've probably never been upfront about it, but I'm very witchy, very like tarot, very like on the edge of magic.
Oh, yes.
So it probably would be safe to assume.
Fair enough. I love it. Is there another one that you want to highlight here, relationship wise?
Yeah, I think just to really lean into the teenage thing, I will never forgive my parents for moving us to this stupid town.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Not a fan of Los Angeles.
Mm-mm. I think
Interesting.
she's probably from like Portland.
Oh, that's really good.
That's
She's
brutal.
from Keynes,
That's brutal.
Oregon.
Quite
She's
brutal.
from
And that's from the
Kansas.
Conqueror there, so that's pretty brutal. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, so hold on to those in our brains. Nate, Damien, tell me the two that speak to you here.
So for me, Roderick is still mad at me because I set fire to his altar. I thought it would be metal, but it apparently wasn't.
But it was though.
But it was metal, but it wasn't metal.
But
It
he
was
didn't
metal. It wasn't metal.
Wasn't
Exactly.
metal at all.
Mm.
Darn. Was it not
I
metal
love
because
that.
it was disappointing to you, or did other people tell you that it wasn't metal? Is that like a self thing or like an external thing?
I was told to me by several people that wasn't metal.
Ah,
I,
I
also
still think
thanks
it
that
might
me on my knees in tears let him know this as well.
See, and I thought that was pretty metal.
okay.
It was.
That's excellent.
This is so good. This is
All
the
right, what's your
most
second
fun
one
thing.
here? What's your second one?
I once helped Inga dress up in disguise because on Samhain she wanted to look like a rune, so I helped her.
Oh.
How in the world did you do that? Did you like paint it on?
We did some
her?
ritualistic painting.
I
Ooh,
loved it.
Wow.
They are my best friends.
Oh.
No, we hate them.
Oh, we hate them.
Girl, we hate
Tension,
them.
tension.
Oh. Sucking the monarchy.
That
I
is
don't
a
know.
perfect transition back to you, Angie. What
Uh-oh.
are your two relationships?
Well, I was going to say my crush on Tilda weirds me out because she's just so sad all the time. And I'm so not sad all the time, and I don't know why I need her to like me, but I just feel like I want her to like me.
Some emotional imbalance there that we might get to work out. Interesting. Anything
Yes.
else there that calls to you?
Well, I was going to say that I use the levitation rune to help how do you pronounce your name, Evan?
Athalaric.
Athalaric reach anything, because though he is swole, he is a little shorter than the Visigoths that are usually
He
at
is
the
a
front
short
lines.
king.
He's a short king,
Short and stout.
a short conqueror.
He has
He's
killed
a-
many
he's a-
people for those
He's a
who
big
have...
conqueror.
He is 5'4".
And this
And also
Pretty
I am
tall.
5'4".
this is the dangerous part of yes and improv and TTRPGs because he's a short king. Okay, excellent.
You've made it so I won't be doing a lot of this roleplay.
Okay, but spell your name one more time, Evan.
Athalaric.
Athalaric.
Asalaric.
Anything.
Solaric?
Haha, you
Do
said
not
that.
call me ass.
He's a short
TH
king.
is Z in German.
The donkey was named
Athalaric.
Asalaric.
I rolled my R for the Romans.
Incredible, incredible. Okay, Zach, hit me with it. What do you got?
All right. Well, my crush on Tilda. It weirds me out because
I'm popular.
she is not from my time and a devilish creature. So
Ooh.
I don't feel like I should like her, and yet I feel my heart. And also I gave a long religious lecture to Asalaric, and as a result, I received a punch to the face and learn not to push him very much.
That is true.
I love it.
Who is this Jesus?
He dies for both of us. Even though you don't know it. And you
Oh
don't
wait,
accept it.
when
You
was
know-
Rome sacked? AD or BC?
Oh, I forgot the most important rule, that historical accuracy is out the window, guys. So
Okay,
don't come
so-
at me about that
so
came out in
Jesus-
1998. I don't care. We're leaning into it.
Jesus.
We're leaning into it. Oh, that's so funny. Excellent. All right, Evan, what do you got? What are you going to get back at Inga for calling you 5'4"?
Well. I will say I will want to conquer Los Angeles with Roderick by my side, because even though I do not like his Christianity, I do understand that a lot of people are stupid, and we need people to understand that we are in charge and we can
Yes.
bend to stupid wills.
I
even
am very
though-
good at corralling very stupid people.
It's very true, and most of them have decided to believe that there's one god like that's possible. Stupid. And I really hope that Tilda doesn't realize I did steal her tarot deck.
Oh my god!
I
mean,
really
if my
hope-
tarot deck is gone, I know that it's gone.
Well, how many
I
tarot
hope-
decks do you have?
I would say that I have like 2, but there's like one that I use, and then I have like a backup.
Yeah, I
Mm.
stole the one you use, and it's your favorite for
Oh.
sure. I
But
made.
you don't know that
definitely
you
stole-
don't know it was him.
I stole that one. So whichever one you
Oh
liked the
my
most, I
God.
stole that one.
Oh yeah, I hope that Tilda doesn't know I stole. Oh my god, that's so good.
This is
Excellent.
getting scary.
This is getting intense, you
This
guys.
has become a horror film.
This is a horror film now.
This is so scary.
This is.
The
you ever heard
drama,
of-
Ellie says in the chat.
Have you ever heard of
The
Midsummer?
drama.
This is that.
This
All
is
right.
This is
Midsummer.
that. This is that.
This is that. Well, we have one more layer to the dramatic chaos that is the pre-game before we jump into the game, which I'm so excited. This is the part of the game where we get to choose embarrassing traits for our enemies. How exciting. So there is an embarrassing traits list. I think for now, let's go ahead and lean on just the ones that are available. I think in future plays, if we do this again, I would be open to people making them up because I think that's funny.
Yeah.
But for now, let's
Depends
stick
when
to the
they are
list.
confronted with confrontation.
That's very true. That's very true. So let's go. We'll do back and forth. And I know there's only 2 Malgoths, so we'll let them choose first. So
Yes, they need the help.
They're going down.
okay, here, this is what we want. Okay, great. Tilda, pick a Visigoth and pick an embarrassing trait for them.
You have to pick anyone.
Anyone.
I regret
my
what I
gosh.
stole.
I regret what I said.
Well, obviously I'm gonna choose Evan.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
That's
right.
the right thought for you.
That's right. Yes, that's on me.
He's a bad dancer.
Oh, you and I am.
Tarvin, he does the courtship rituals.
Badly.
Oh no,
No.
he's never going to find a lover.
You're
They just-
embarrassing.
Everyone was blind when they were watching. They didn't see my good moves. They did. I wasn't bad.
They just didn't see the good ones.
That's
Your
right.
embarrassing trait is bad dancer. Now, you can choose to utilize this and lean into it for your friends to have +3 any way you want. A suggested way to do it is on the sheet in parentheses. I won't say it just in case you decide to use that one and then the audience will be surprised. But the little thing in parentheses next to bad dancer and all of these ones, that's a suggested way to lean into your embarrassing trait during the game. Okay, so
Wonderful.
now we'll popcorn it.
Wunderbar.
Evan, you get to pick
Uh-oh.
who you want to do.
And well, since shots were fired, then. Oh, this is hard because there are 2 that I very much would like to choose for one of you, but I think one of you will be very upset about it. I would say that Tilda is a terrible poet.
Oh.
She is though.
All right, you chose wrong, Evan. She wasn't
Black
sad
does
about
not
it.
rhyme with scat.
She wasn't sad about it at all.
Doesn't
Excellent.
doesn't rhyme.
You walked right into my plan. Wow.
I wanted you to
Okay.
pick that for me the whole time. All right, Nate, pick your Visigoth, pick your punishment.
Roderick is afraid of animals.
No. Just out the gate.
Yes, yeah.
The
Prep for
confidence.
it.
They are so furry and oh gosh.
In many a battle back in our time, the sight of a mere deer would make Roderick
Oh.
cry.
I had to be as far away from the cavalry as possible.
Human killing, no matter. Deer killing,
All
deer
day,
near.
step, all day.
All right, Zach, what do you got for our dear friend Damien Blackwood?
Damien, yeah. Oh.
And I guess, Angie, if you want to jump in here, I realize there isn't another. I'll pick your embarrassing trait. There isn't a third
okay.
Malgoth for you to pick. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Inga, how do you feel about Damien having to crack his voice? Is it so embarrassing?
That would be funny because that's a sign of emasculation.
Oh yes, if you let your voice crack, you're no longer a man.
Yeah, he has not
I like
hit
to
manhood
imagine-
yet.
He's just going through puberty. That's like
Yes.
all
Yeah,
that it is.
yeah.
Just really
For
late.
sure that's
He's a
all
late
it is.
The
bloomer.
lingering remnants. Perfection. Okay, let's think here. What I will do is I will actually pick two, and then the Malgoths can decide which Inga gets.
Ooh.
You need all the help you can get. That's fair. That's fair.
I
So
kind of
mean.
want. I want it to either be dumped by a famous lover, or wish you were Roman.
Oh, that would be so hard with an accent.
That would be fair. Thank God. Thank you.
You know what? Wait, no better. Between dumped by a famous lover and allergic to metal, because I think that would be funnier.
What do
You
you
guys
think,
could pick.
Damien?
I kind of want you to be dumped by like Demi Moore. We're going 90s.
I was
I
dating
love
Demi
that.
Moore.
Or Winona
she
Ryder.
happened to, they were at the
Ooh,
mall and
Winona
you went up
Ryder.
to him and you were like,
Oh.
oh, Venona, you look so good.
I would date
And-
Winona Ryder.
But she
Venona,
said,
okay.
But you
oh,
were dumped. by
young
her.
girl,
You were
you
dumped
have
by
Oh.
Winona Ryder.
bones and sinew on you. I don't want to date you.
Not a vibe.
I need to find
That's
Mr. Keanu Reeves and say hello.
Sorry, I must
makes
go
sense
film
that
a
Tilda
movie
would
with
be the
Michael
rebound.
Keaton.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, I was dumped by Winona Ryder.
Excellent. I think that's everything we have to prep. As a reminder, behind the scenes, you guys are allowed to pass notes within your group. So feel free to use your individualized Discord chats while the other team is having scenes. If you'd like to pass notes, if we were playing this in person, you would actually have little notes. So you could nicely done, Evan. I saw that one. Good. good. Okay, perfect. And then as a last minute reminder, feel free to use your skills as you wish. Just tell me you want to use them and then add it to your roll. You also have everybody has a once per day thing that they can do, which is underneath. So don't forget about that. You can keep track of the stuff that you get or buy. Your money is on here. And I think that's everything.
Do we have $50?
You will have as much as your character sheet says. you
Okay.
do.
I
How much
also-
money does
Wow, you
everyone
guys are
have?
rich.
Yes, let's talk about as well a good way to make people feel bad about themselves. Quick, I will do it first.
Vic, I will do it first. Okay, so the name of the one shot that we are doing today is called Quoth the Raven, whatever. Which I love. So we are so it's early morning. Dawn rises, shedding a lovely golden light along the streets of Los Angeles. The year is 1996. Our setting, the mall. That shining paragon of hidden adventure, wandering boredom, and weird but delicious snacks. The Visigoths and the Malgoths are sitting, as usual, on opposite sides of Floppy Joe's Cyber Chili, which, as Nate and I confirmed earlier, is a what's it called? a cyber cafe,
A dial-up internet cafe.
dial-up internet cafe. Thank you.
Mhm.
Checking America Online, which is your online dial-up internet access of the day. So everybody please turn your attention to, and I will read this out for the audience, but everybody please turn your attention to the group Discord for your first email that you all receive.
Oh,
This comes to your email surrounded by clip art of pink hearts and flying cupids. To Creepy Losers List from Student Council Secretary Brooke. Subject line, Valentine's Day Skate. Don't forget to find a date for tonight's Valentine's Day Skate at the Hyper Girl Roller Rink. All stores will be temporarily closed in the late evening so employees can join in the festivities. No horseplay.
Oh, sick God. The horse.
we can't
Now.
play with the horses.
I've been
Thank
looking
God.
for a horse forever, and there's
No
still not one. I
horses.
cannot believe they would not let us have a horse here.
The second thing that comes to your email
Oh.
is a very strange chain letter called the Omnigoth Purity Test. As you read through this, I would love to just hear everybody's initial responses to this as your character.
hang
Are you horrified? Is this a waste of your time? Is this like, this is my new checklist for what I have to do to be cool? This, for the audience, this includes things such as, have you ever made out with someone covered in bubbles while going up the down escalator, while haunted? It's like a little checklist. So it's a purity test. How do your
That is-
characters feel about this?
Make
Is this
what
an-
what is made out?
It is a saying that the Goths and the others say when you have kissed on the mouth, the people that you are interested in, and I have of course done all of these things. There's not a question. I've done all of these things.
And this
That's
is
all.
why you are
Yeah, is
such a
it-
sinner.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
We are all
sh-
sinners.
The Goths is trying to say something. Yes,
Oh,
speak,
I'm on the other
Goth.
side. I'm on the other side of the food court, so you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pay such close attention to you.
I'm also realizing that we have 3 actual improvisers on one side and not the other. Uh-oh.
What are you calling
Uh-oh.
me?
Oh,
That was
Sorry,
It's an
what?
email, right?
it is an email. This came to your email as a chain letter.
I would like to respond
Okay.
and just type yes.
Okay. Excellent.
on the Omnigoth purity test.
You do it.
Yeah, have
Damien?
you? Yes. The answer is yes.
I would like to forward it to Asalaric and make sure he gets the email.
Perfect.
Why
So Athalark, you get a second email forwarded from Damien Blackwood, which
Now
is
let
the
me-
same test you just got.
Let me read the rest of it is the same test. I don't know why he does this. I send back just many yeses and too many exclamation points. But like
Inga.
yeah.
Inga, do you really think that there may be a werewolf? Do you think this
Well-
time has werewolves?
I think that anything is possible because look what I found in the shops the other day, a fire stick. Look how possible things are.
Athalar.
You are a
shits his
magic,
pants.
so this is not very surprising to me.
As you guys are discussing all of this, the final, so in 5 minutes before everyone's dial-up internet service expires, the Visigoths hit send on an email to the Molgoths that you three had, you knew about this, but you're getting it as well. So everybody's getting it.
Scared.
It
Uh-oh.
reads, to fake goths from real goths. Subject line, your disgraced kinsman, with 3 exclamation points. The letter reads, dearest Molgoths, we have captured teen boy Raven Goldberg and
Yes.
are holding him hostage somewhere in this mall. We won't let him go unless you agree to stop hanging out on the bottom floor of the mall. If you don't agree to the deal before the Valentine's Day skate tonight, Raven Goldberg shall be inducted into Visigoth society. He shall look most attractive in armor. Sincerely yours, the Visigoths.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Molgoths, you look to your left, to your right. You were so enamored by the fleeting pleasure of online access, you had not even realized you were down your 3rd buddy. Raven Goldberg is nowhere to be seen. Now, before we get into choices for where to start your day, I am sending now each team separate information in your Discord chats that is for your eyes only. And then audience, you get to watch the chaos unfold from here. So this is going to include a little bit more detail and your quest goal. I want to emphasize, you can throw this out the window if you'd like. You don't have to do it. But this is your secret information. And then we have Malgoths. You get secret information. Perfect. Perfect.
Fucking wild.
It is fucking wild. And then what I will also do, just the one photo that I will share with you guys, is Raven Goldberg. Missing teen boy. While you guys are all digesting this, Malgoths, briefly, I want you guys to tell me one little, each of you, how do you feel about Raven? Are you close friends with Raven? For the broader group, Raven is 17. He often wears a pleather jacket. He is the youngest and best DJ at the community college radio station. That is all that I will share for the full group.
My first feelings would be that I work on the first floor, and that's not going to work for me. And also that Raven is also my ride to work. My thoughts are much less about concern about Raven as a human and more about how this is going to be a very large inconvenience for me.
That's completely fair. It's going to be a huge inconvenience for you. You can't let this stand.
Yeah.
Damien, how do you feel about Raven?
Raven and I have worked on shows together, so I'm thinking about how to light every Visigoth on fire.
All right.
I have a stick.
I like it.
There's some fire.
Oh no, that's not for you.
I love it. Okay, so this is the information you have to start your day. The dial-up service is now out of commission, and it is time to choose what store you'd like to go to first for the early morning slot. So, Malgoths, given that you are in a perilous position, I will let you guys choose your store first. Once you've chosen, Visigoths, you'll be able to choose. If it's the same store, we'll do it all together. If it's two separate stores, we'll start with Malgoths. We'll do Visigoths next. And then we'll just kind of try to flip-flop so that everybody gets a little bit of different.
When we look at the stores.
But yes, there is a mall map. The information on the mall map is the information that you have. I think the flat one, it has more detail. The fancier one just looks a little cooler and gives you a little bit of a vibe of what's inside.
Yes, it does look cooler, but I can never follow those things.
I can't read it.
I can't read it.
I think we should start at Raven's favorite store, Hail Satan. It's where he gets his eyeliner.
Perfect.
I think that's a great idea.
Perfect.
It's pronounced satin.
Not to people who know it well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay,
No,
perfect.
Inga,
So
you don't need to apologize for that.
okay, Malgoths are going to hail Satan.
That's what you want to call it.
It is spelled with the Satin name. It's spelled with Satin. It is the S-C-A-T-I-N.
Okay, perfect. Visigoths, where are you three going to be headed?
Well, I feel like we should pick a location on the bottom floor since this is the floor that we are trying to take.
Yes, I agree. I would like to go to the where's the bottom floor? I don't know. I would like to go to the brick and mortar because I like to do the bench presses with the sandbags to be nice and strong.
Usually I like to spend a lot of time in St. Sebastian's Castle Gifts. You know, a lot of cool god stuff in there, and I like that. No, I like to just say like, oh, that's but my altar was burned, and I don't like to spend right now. So, brick and mortar sounds good to me, Inga.
Brick and mortar sounds good to me also because I'm running a little short on runes, and they have some nice tiles in there I could cut up.
Oh.
They do have good
yeah,
tiles.
Yeah, they do have good.
And
Yeah,
also then I
do
can
look.
see across the way at the Hail Satin, just in case I'm needed to talk to anybody in particular.
Yes, in case we
Not
need to
that
get
there
into
is
a...
anybody that I'm thinking of, but just in case anybody needs my attention or anything.
In case there's some Goths there's some false heretical Goths that need to be
Yes.
pounded.
Yes, and I'll put them straight with my hammer and my chisel. And my runes.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, wonderful. So we will start the early morning with the Mall Goths. So let me just really briefly find one page. Okay, perfect. So I will describe to start with, I'll just describe the store, and then I'll describe the clerk, because you will know everyone. So there's clerk or clerks. This has a really great description, like all the details about the person. So I'll just describe it as they write it, so you guys get a little bit of the theater of the mind, because I didn't make a bunch of portraits. And then we can dive right in, and you guys get to decide what you do first. So Hail Satin, Satan, is a demonic bed and bath store. It is the front, you know how the mall kind of have windows, but like the windows are covered with these black terry cloth curtains. And when you walk inside, it smells very strongly of way too many different types of perfumes, like lotions, you know, when you like walk into Bed Bath and Beyond, or no, Bath and Body Works, you're like, oh, that's a lot of smells. That's the vibe. Like you walk in, you're like physically assaulted by the amount of smells. But it smells nice. I mean, like generally nice. The staff here, you would know, are Hemlock and Nocturne. Hemlock is a bisexual cis boy, 17 years old, and Nocturne is a gay trans girl, 17 years old as well. Hemlock is extremely cute goth, wearing black lipstick and a trench coat at all times. And Hemlock and Nocturne are best friends. Nocturne is wearing a black velvet corset, long black skirt, heeled boots, and a black velvet choker. So yeah, you guys walk in, and they don't address you right away. They're in deep discussion behind the counter, seemingly arguing about something.
I'd like to throw one of those smoke bombs down and appear at the front counter.
Amazing.
Perfect. Incredible. Nocturne is like, oh, sorry. That's like the 6th time you've done that. How have I not? How are you?
Have you seen Raven?
Raven's missing.
No. Why is Raven missing?
When did you see Raven last?
When did I see Raven last? And she like looks at Hemlock and is like, when did I see Raven? I don't. When did you see? And Hemlock is like, I feel like Raven came in here a week ago, maybe, to buy
It's not gonna work.
the eyeliner. Not gonna. What? What do you mean?
Be careful of the Visigoths.
Why do you say that? Other than the obvious, which is they suck.
They've kidnapped Raven.
What?
They want the first floor of the mall.
Nocturne is immediately like cracking her knuckles, and she's like, what do you need us to do?
What are our
Find
numbers
Raven.
down here?
On the first floor of the mall? Great question. Let's see. So we have, oh, I should have actually. Okay, so every store, zooming out to rules, every store has either loyalty to one group or not. So is Hail Satin on the first floor of the mall? Yes. So Hail Satin is on the first floor. Oh my God. This is not well organized.
That's just because we did some pillaging in it.
We'll say about half the first floor. Is the, I feel like the Darkade has to be ours, right? And they're like kind of talking to each other about like, yeah, Darkade is ours, for sure. Hail Satin is obviously ours. Athelwolf's secret, obviously not ours. I think that's all that I know for sure.
Well, assemble the forces.
I set down my backpack and pull out a giant mace and an axe. And I said, we need to start trapping all of our stores. We need booby traps.
Booby traps? That's incredible. Okay, so if you are rolling for booby trap, I will have you roll for this just to see how effectively. So they're going to allow you to do this because this is a Molgoth. This is a Molgoth store. So feel free to trap it. Describe how you trap it, and then roll 2d6. I will roll 2d6 for the mall just to see how effectively this works, given the store's layout.
I look over to Hemlock and I say, can I call in Thor?
Thor?
I do a little, and into the store runs a little squirrel, and he gets up on my shoulder. Thor.
You have a familiar? Wait, what? Is this on your sheet?
It's in my stuff.
Incredible. Hemlock is like,
God.
Thor, like this little like thing, like, oh, I love Thor. Obviously, you can have Thor here anytime you want.
I look over to Thor and I say, "Go," and he jumps down. I would like to create some sort of netting tripwire to where the tripwire goes and the net pulls people up.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll help. I'll help in whatever way I can.
So here's what I will say is you guys need to come up with what in this type of store would you be using? Because I'm going to say you're not going to have like net on you freely, but if you can convince me that there would be stuff in this store to use, I will allow it.
Maybe there's like, if it's a cosmetic store, maybe there's like hair nets that we could like string together.
I'd allow it.
Love that. And in my bag, I also have 20 feet of rope.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Okay, so between the two of those things, I'm sure you can come up with something, especially with the help from two buddies. So feel free, roll 2d6. Nate is Damien, and I will roll 2d6 as the mall.
And a 7.
I only got a 6, so you succeed. Are these going to be, I'm assuming they're trapped, so they're hidden. And are you trapping the entrance only? Where are you trapping? How are you trapping?
I would like to trap the entrance and figure out a way between all of us how to communicate this to the rest of the Goths quietly.
Cool. Absolutely. Okay, sounds perfect. So this store is now trapped, and then you guys can continue to chitter chatter if you'd like, but it is now trapped. They do not seem to know where, well, they themselves haven't seen Raven in a week when he last came in to get his eyeliner. What I will add is that Tilda, you would definitely know that Nocturne is way into witchcraft and is kind of staring longingly at your very cool outfit, which is clearly very witchy.
So we can count on your help, and I'll like look right at Nocturne as I ask both of them.
And she like opens her eyes and she's like a little bit of a blush, and she's like, yeah, absolutely. No one's getting in this door without getting trapped.
Let us know if you see anything.
Will do.
And I'm gonna just turn around and mysteriously walk out of the store.
I'll throw another smoke bomb for us to leave.
Amazing.
Perfect. Excellent. Incredible. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So you have succeeded in trapping Pale Satin and are moving on to the rest of your day. So that probably took most of the morning, was getting that trap together and getting it all set up. So now we will go ahead and jump over to the Visigoths. Let me find my brick and mortar page. Perfect. Okay, so Brick and Mortal is a zombie-themed hardware store that
Oh,
makes home
Angie loves
improvement
that.
very scary. I don't know what that means, but I love it. So this is, I think that this is like a Halloween store cheesy level. Like they have, if you walk down a particular aisle, and you're reaching for a hammer, a zombie hand may like come up and be like, ah, like from behind. So it's like kind of like little things like that make it feel very cheesy. But if you're not expecting it, it is actually quite terrifying to be caught off guard.
I have broke many of these zombie hands in practice, and also I am not ashamed to admit I have been scared before.
And what I will say, I would like all of you to roll, and I'm kind of adding this in just for me, but 1 dice each, and let me know if you beat a 3.
I got a
Morgoths
6.
too, or just the Visigoths?
I've got a fun.
I got a 5.
Okay, so
Oh.
Roderick and Athalaric, you will remember that Brick and Mortal is a Molgoth loyal store. So just keep that in mind as you enter. The mall clerk here, the staff, her name is Amanda. Bisexual trans girl, 16 years old, flannel baby doll dress and blue lipstick. And she is sitting behind the counter, and she has a guitar, and she is like, it's like an electric guitar, but it's not plugged into anything. And she is kind of like focused very hard on finger patterns on the neck of the guitar until you come in, and she just looks up and she just goes, ugh.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Amanda. Good to see you again.
She holds up her finger and she points. Get out.
Thanks.
But Amanda, I have not done my daily exercises, and this is the only place that lets me. I've talked to your it is your king. It is your king in that tells you that we are allowed in here because we are also paying customers. You have a very nice shade of lipstick today.
She's literally just looking at you like this.
It is as blue as the skies that the Lord gave us.
That is true, and I will show you what the lips make me want to do, and I just start doing push-ups while staring directly at Amanda with like this face.
I kind of like.
Are you trying to do something here, like intimidate?
I am fully flirting with Amanda.
Okay, I will have you roll 2 dice against Amanda then, and let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh no.
What was it?
I got a total of 4.
She also got a total of 4.
Oh,
You are on the same page.
So now it's
Together you have will
now
conquer
it's
the
very,
world.
okay. What is it? Tie? So there's no rule for tie. It just says things get more chaotic. So she's just gonna look at you.
I can bench press so much.
Amanda,
I will show you.
I am so tired.
that
Do not make us
supposed to
go to the second floor. Can we please just spend some time in here, please, Amanda, please?
I can show you how much I can lift if you would like.
Roderick also roll because you're appealing to her vibe.
I am, and
I will allow
have
you to roll.
I have a +2 to persuade.
Okay, you can use that then. That's
Okay.
good.
Cool.
I need to look at what my thing. Oh, I
Also,
lost that.
she's listening to you, but she's only watching Athalaric and
Of
not his
course,
face.
yeah. That is a total of
I am not
9.
his face.
Of what?
9.
9?
9?
9.
No. She got an 8.
Oh.
So she actually like looks at she tears her eyes away from Athalaric and looks at you. Yeah, honestly, I get it. So just don't break any more zombie hands, Athalaric.
Asalaric will
sorry.
not break any more zombie hands, I promise. Asalaric, get
That
out.
comes out of my paycheck, you know.
I do not want to take your means of pay. That makes me feel bad. I have turned to Werner Herzog.
I've got a.
Do we owe you some gold
But,
coins?
Sock,
Werner Herzog.
for the zombie hands?
Asalaric, give her some gold.
Oh, yes, very much. I grab I guess I got what I said. I have $50 in my pocket.
Yep.
What is the currency exchange from gold to $50?
I pull out.
From Visigoths.
I'm saying you all have dollars by now. You all have.
I pull out $20.
Oh.
Oh my.
And slap it on her hand, but then like a little too hard because I am a strong boy. But then just a little lingering.
He gave you
hand
Mr.
and look.
Jackson.
She takes the 20. She looks at it. She looks at your hand lingering, and she looks up and she goes, "So do you have a date to the Valentine's Day skate or what?"
I'm nudging her.
I don't have a date yet. And I was thinking if you were available and not taken by your, I'm assuming, very many number of suitors based on your enchanting looks, that I would very much like to take you. And I don't care what side of the malls we are on, but I like you.
Oh.
He barely
This
comes
is
up with everything.
quite.
Yeah, I'm like here.
I'm gonna make it now that she's super tall too and wears heels.
Yes.
She
Yeah, so I'm
she is
here.
like, at first she was gonna say something sassy, but the longer you went, the darker the blush gets, and she's just like, "I'll think about it."
That is all I ask from you, and all I deserve. I get down and do more push-ups.
This is such a win. As a lot of we have to come talk to.
Oh yes, sorry. I like do this weird thing where I like do the jump and like move over with the push-ups to make sure she still is looking.
He's always doing this. Okay,
Oh
did
my-
you? Hey, which one of you stole Raven?
I thought it was you.
I thought it was you.
Why did nobody think it was me?
Well,
I
Inga,
was
it
pretty-
obviously was not you, Inga. Come on.
Oh, you're
I-
right.
You could not steal a single pig when we were back in our time. Not a
Listen,
single
I
pig.
You're so nice, Inga.
I've learned something new though. I've
What-
learned
what have
something
you
new.
learned?
I have learned a rune that will allow us to steal anything from a store and no one will see us steal from that store.
Oh, this.
But
Yes, it came
but
to me
not
in a
this store,
dream.
right? It's not this store, right? Because I
Well,
like
okay, so I
Amanda,
have a
as I've
plan.
just
I have
said.
a plan because we don't know who has done this to us and our reputation. I'm trying to get us a good reputation, but here's what I'm thinking. Listen, what if we steal something noisy and screamy and people sounding like from here in this store, like a scary thing, and then we put it in another store, and then the mall Goths will think that Raven is in that store, and they will not go into the store.
Oh, I think that.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I think that this is a great idea. However, what if we steal one of the videos?
The things that killed the famous radio star?
Yes, exactly that. We can use video because video actually makes sound of people.
Oh, and so
Go
it
to
sounds
Dracula's
like they're
place on the
people.
top floor. I forget what it's called, but there's
Dracula video.
that place has
Yes.
lots of videos. We can get videos, and maybe there's a video of man going, no.
Yes,
I said
let's
something."
find that one.
Yeah,
That's
Yes,
the
a
yeah,
video,
plan.
yeah. And so,
People in
yeah.
this time are always going,
I'm
when
just so
they see
weak
us.
and so
And we can
so
I can
stupid.
figure out a way to make it just repeat itself, probably.
Oh, that is, I think that is the exact plan that
Oh,
we should do.
they will never see what's coming.
Oh,
They cannot, because they cannot see it behind their hair unless they are beautiful and move their hair out of the way sometimes when I walk into store and I look at Amanda.
And I think the best way to draw them to the store, I can make a note that look like Raven is saying, "Oh, Hermie, I'm in this store." And
that's good.
and we can give it to
Double
them, and they
time.
will believe that it is from.
They will believe it. I've seen your
That
notes.
is true.
Oh, this is
Your
so
note's
good.
so good. I remember when you made me think that it was Inka who pooped into my stew.
It was
and
me.
It was
But it
not.
wasn't
I wondered
me.
why Inga would leave a note. It seems like bad
It
crime.
was such a large poop. I was so I did not know this. You didn't know this. So what? See. So now the thing. My question is for where do I leave the note so that we think that they find it?
Well, it's entirely
Let's see.
possible.
Where's their favorite place?
Where is their favorite place?
Let me see where they are now. I go to the end of the like the entrance, and I just do a little lean out, real quick, like flexing my traps as I do it, and just like lean out at the same time to see where if I can see where.
Well, maybe
Tilda
I can talk to
and
you.
other Morgoths
you
are.
guys are on.
They're on the first floor.
Risk
It's yeah, they're like 3 stores down. I'm gonna say you can't see them.
What if simple proposition? I could perhaps find Tilda and give her the note. You know, just say like, oh, like, and act like I'm trying to be on her side and be like, oh, I think it's so crazy. It's such
I
a
could
sin
give
to
Tilda the
kid.
note.
It's such a kid. No, I could do it though too.
Why would you do it?
Because
if I could I could go invisible and then
because I feel like I'm very good at talking to people.
You are very good at talking to people. I also have a little bit of incentive for maybe if we want to sweeten the deal. I do have, and I pull out from my tunic like one through one of the slits where it's ripped, just like I have these, and it's it's clearly Tilda's tarot cards. It has like Tilda do not touch on it, like with a bunch of fucking skulls and shit and some runes.
You have stolen her runes.
I have stolen her runes and by proxy her power.
Oh wait, I have a great idea. It
Let
combines
us
all
hear it.
these ideas. So, what we do is Inga, you said you can go invisible, right?
Yes, it's
So
my
we f-
best. It's my
so
best skill.
I think that we act super mad that Esselaric stole these tarot cards. And we're like, listen, we'll kidnap boy, but we'll not steal prized possession, you know? And so, in an act of honor to say like, oh, listen, we stole the boy, but we're bringing back. And then if I put the note in the tarot cards, like Raven like slipped it in there, and then we don't even act like that's there. We just give them the tarot cards. She opens the tarot cards, finds the notes, and then but you can be invisible the whole time in case they like huddle up, and then you can like be small and go over there and hear them.
I see. Yes, let's do that. I would love to be invisible for this specific instance near Tilda for no reason at all.
I appreciate the clarification.
Yes.
So what do I have to do in this
You
place that
you
we
act
are
like,
doing?
oh, it's so stupid that you're making me apologize, and but really, you're okay with it.
That is okay. I can do this. Can you give me any lessons on acting as you have sometimes done? I am not an actor.
I can
am
give
a
you so
doer.
many lessons. Just believe it. Just you believe it.
4 years of college.
Perhaps you can convince her that the tarot cards were invented by the Visigoths, and that's why you took them.
And I could say it was a holy relic. I really am going from
The accent is changing as we speak. I love it.
A holy relic.
So perhaps we can just find them. How do we feel about this as a team?
I like this plan. Should I go invisible now?
No, wait, you can go invisible right when we find them. However, I saw this in one of those videos. Put your hands on mine.
Okay, I put it underneath like this.
I don't think that's wrong. Okay, I'm going to count to the number 3. And then, when I say that, we will put our hands in the air and we will say, go Visigoths. Okay?
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Fine.
Drei.
Go Visigoths.
I flicked my hands a little too hard, and I think one of you got hit in the face.
Oh no.
With your own hand.
That's probably me. I was on the top.
Oh, sorry. This is why we go to brick and mortar to work out the cute girl from behind the counter.
Oh, yes.
Perfect. And with that, we will wrap up
with
that
scene. Chaos.
What I am also going to add.
They were so well planned, and we just like
so good. Yeah, I love it. What I will add, Morgoths, your idea to trap the Morgoth-backed first floor Hail Satin spread during the early morning to the Morgoth-backed first floor stores, which would include the Darkade, and it would also include Brick and Mortal. But I will say one of the Molgoths has to roll off against Evan's Athalaric because of the success at wooing Amanda. There is tension now for where that loyalty lies. So, Molgoths, choose your battle person.
The conquering is already
Athalaric,
beginning.
roll against, and whoever rolls higher will win that store.
10.
2d6, yep, and then you're
Oh wait, but I didn't. What am I? What am I
you're
having?
muted though. Nothing. Or unless you
Okay.
have a
Nothing.
skill that's relevant. Let's see.
Remind me what we are rolling on again.
Just 2d6. I'm just having it play. This is just like their previous ownership of the Brick and Mortal was a Molgoth aligned store, but you have successfully wooed Amanda as your date. So there is now conflicting. Like if she says yes, I will trap it or not.
Okay.
You need to beat a 10.
I
if you
need
roll
to beat a
2d6.
10. I don't. This will be hard.
Very hard.
Love
I
is
did
fleeting.
not. I did not. It was a 7.
Okay, so you guys are able to leave, but after you leave, Brick and Mortal is now also trapped. So the three, but you guys don't know this, so
course, yeah.
keeping it third party, keeping it not too meta. Incredible. All right, y'all. We are now moving. It is now so early morning passes.
Goodbye, early
Insert
morning.
lights and clips of B-roll footage in the mall as a poppy song plays in the background, and we move to late morning. Visigoths, you guys can pick first. This time we're still gonna play them out in the same order because then it's like back and forth, but you guys can pick your store first.
Is there any way
no
that
rule
we?
against being in the same store?
Is there any way we can mechanically just say that we want to try to find the Molgoths and go to whatever store they're at?
Yeah, you can wait. You can delay if you want. If you want to just figure out where they're going, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, I would say
think
if
it's fine.
if that, then
That's where the
if not
mechanic
that,
is. The
then-
mechanic is in. I mean, you guys could just find them and follow them into
Yeah.
the mall. So
Yeah, so I think we just
you
try
wanna
to
wait and
find
see.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Molgoths, where are you headed?
We would like to go to Big Disc Energy.
Perfect. Okay.
That store was
Big
named after
Disc
me.
Energy. This has no alliance. Big Disc Energy is completely this character I did prep for.
You gotta win him.
Where is Big Disc Energy?
It is within all of us if we try to find it.
That's on the
It
first
is-
floor.
The
Or
bottom
first
floor,
I
right
see.
across from Brick and Mortal.
Okay.
I see.
Let me find my page. I am gonna let the Molgoths go in first and have a little bit of time. But I will then also kick them out sooner, so you guys will have a little bit of an edge. So that way there's a brief moment where the Molgoths have the store alone, and a brief moment where the Visigoths have the store alone. I think that's fair, but most of it will be you guys together. So Big Disc Energy, page 56 for me. Okay, so this CD store has particularly well-curated Acid, House, and Riot Girl sections.
Oh,
The
Riot
proprietor
Girl.
is Jimena, 17, Riot Girl, long, dark purple hair, very much in her face. Wears flannel. I think it's purple flannel as well.
uh-oh.
Dark makeup, fishnets, and a camo skirt. And
Purple Nuts camo?
she's in front, and you guys also know, you don't see him right away, but Trevor, a raver with parachute pants, candy bracelets, and a mushroom haircut, also works here. You don't see him now, but he is probably around.
Who are they loyal to?
No, there is
Nobody.
unknown loyalty. This is not aligned, this store. And the Molgoths,
Yet.
take it away. Jimena's at the front, filing her nails anxiously and chewing gum.
I turn to Tilda and say, "Do you want to make an entrance?"
I think you're mute. Are you muted?
Oh, did you hear? Can you hear
There
me?
it is. Now you're back.
As-
Absolutely.
As soon as she said that, I want to drop to the floor, and I want to try to army crawl to them, and us both slowly raise up at the same time.
I'm allowing it. You don't even have to roll. That's incredible. Jimena's like, "Can I help you?"
Is it a safe assumption because of Raven's like hobbies that they know Raven?
Very possible. You guys know him very
Okay.
well. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know Raven?
of course I know Raven.
The Visigoths have captured him.
Huh. That's weird. I saw him yesterday. Or last night. Which was weird.
Last night. When last night?
At that moment, Visigoths, you can enter.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
well,
was back.
Inga, will Inga be? Are you going to be invisible before we go
Oh.
in? It's up to you.
Yeah.
You don't have to be invisible at all if
no.
you want to just show up.
I should be invisible before we go in.
Okay.
I
As
will
the two of
cast
us.
invisible. Oh
Okay.
no, I will have to before then have taken my hammer and my chisel and I smack it down on my chest and I go invisible.
Okay. You are now invisible.
Oh, I don't have to roll for it.
I don't think so. Let me look.
It's a +3 to something.
You are Runecaster. Where is it at? Oh, make invisible. Oh, I see. Okay, yes, you have to roll. You have to roll to make yourself invisible. That's correct. So,
Oh, no.
well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh no, you can make other things invisible. Well,
Oh, I
I'll
can-
have it be against. I'll just have it be against the mall, I guess.
Because
or
it
just
says
me.
all your skills use the rune affects whatever.
Is that the one that
touches
you're
the card
making
side.
+3
Yeah.
of your 3 skills? Okay, great.
It
So
is.
you can roll, add +3. I'll roll against it to see if it works.
Oh, I got a 13.
Woo! All right, I only got a
Ooh.
9. So
Ha! I'm invisible.
Inga
Suck it.
goes, it is invisible. Perfect.
Oh yeah. Well, hello, my Goths.
Roderick, I do not want to do this. I feel
as Alaric,
embarrassed.
you should feel embarrassed. This is embarrassing for you.
But you do understand my confusion.
Of course.
Tilda, I have
What do you want, ass?
I have a it is not ass, it is
it's
ass.
as Alaric.
Sounds like ass to me.
I listen.
know what I said.
I have brought Essalaric to you in an act of solidarity because we do want to conquer this mall in all of Los Angeles, but we're not looking to steal your stuff. Okay, so
It was
Steal
it
my
was an,
stuff.
I absconded with your you call it a tarot deck. I thought it was a Visigoth erotic card deck, and I was mistaken. Did you know that the original tarot cards were actually erotic cards made by the Visigoths? That's right.
I have a.
The thing you love was our thing that we made
it was
up.
our thing. True.
I have a +3 to detect lies.
All right.
Oh.
Can I try?
Roll off, Athalaric and Tilda.
Well,
I
this
do
is
have a-
interesting. Yeah.
I do have a question though, because it
Yes.
says once per day without rolling, I can convince someone that the modern item was invented by the Visigoths without
that-
rolling.
If you are
I
using
care-
your own thing, then yes. If you're using your once a day thing.
I
That's
care a lot
correct.
less about when it was invented and a lot more about whether or not he stole it on purpose or with ill intentions.
Okay. So
Mm.
yes, so Athalaric, if you're using that, she fully believes that this was owned or this was created by Visigoths.
I'm glad I
But
got
she's
this ability
rolling-
out of the way because I had no idea how to use this going forward. So this is genuinely helpful.
But I would say still roll on the backstory of this lie
Oh yeah.
concocted.
10.
That's with your plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have also gotten a 10.
Oh yeah.
What do we do?
I think you just believe me because
Reroll?
that would be the nice thing to
No.
do.
No,
I
I,
mean,
think
once
it
I'm-
escalates. Here's what happens. Tilda, you have no reasoning for this, but you are sure he is lying.
Yes.
Athalaric, you think you've convinced her. She believes you.
Can I punch him in the face?
Of course you can.
You
Roll,
can try.
roll. This is going to be for hurt feelings. So
So it's just 2d6.
2d6 versus 2d6.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, not so good.
I got a 6.
Oh, I got a 5.
No! Okay, so
Shit.
you miss. And I will say that physical attacks always hurt. So this says physical attacks always hurt everyone's feelings. When your physical attack against an opponent is successful, you both experience hurt feelings, then write a word. But I would say because you missed, you take a hurt feeling. But you can decide what that is, whether it is more like shame, embarrassment, you name it.
I would say
Write
that
it on
it's
your sheet.
I would say that it's like rage.
Okay. So you experience rage. That is a hurt feeling. You have 1 of 3.
Okay.
To resolve that in a future scene, you can talk about it with Damien to relieve that. But right now you are very angry.
I understand your feelings, but I was just trying to do the right thing. If you would like some help, I can teach you how to throw a proper
No,
punch.
it is not. That's not. Maybe it's the same to say.
Give me my
There's-
tarot deck.
I have already set it down in front of you. You punched for no reason.
I punched because you stole it.
Well,
That
we
is
are
not a
here to
reason to
make
punch.
amends for this, and I'm so sorry. I caught him and I brought him here immediately. I'm so sorry.
You could make amends by returning Raven.
We make amends by returning the tarot deck, so that's good,
No,
right?
that's just making something right that you fucked up in the first place.
Listen, Tilda. I don't know. We have to fight it. I think we can.
I do. You stole
nicer
our
to
friend.
each other, you know. We all want the same thing in the end, and that's to make sure that our Lord and Savior knows that we are repenting for our sins. What? That is what it is. That's what we all want.
There are at least 7 lords.
It's to spend eternity praising Him. That's what we all want, right? It's simple. And
I'm curious what is Damien doing during all of this?
While they're talking, I would like to construct a wallet made of duct tape.
Absolutely.
Stop.
Yes.
And I want to turn to
Of
Tilda and say,
course.
you know, I think they have a point that we should lay this to rest. I hand the duct tape wallet to Athalaric.
Ass.
Oh, he made this with his own hands, Athalaric.
He did make this. Crafter is very highly praised among the Visigoths. This is how you react, Tilda. You do not swing your untrained fists. You give a gift to
so
the
sorry.
person who duped.
I'd like to wink at Tilda because that gives him -1 on a skill of my choice.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Can I also I have a +2 for haunt, which
Yeah?
says imbue a person, place object with a spooky presence. I would like to just make my own eyes glow neon green with
Okay.
rage.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll similarly to Inga turning themselves invisible. It'll be a similar
Mhm.
thing if you're casting haunt on yourself. So feel free to roll with the +2. I only got a
9.
4. Okay, perfect. So
Wild.
yes, your eyes glow with a green unearthly energy.
Oh, this devil is so.
What did you say?
Nobody
What?
can
What?
see, but I'm behind Tilda, just like
Most
Yeah, well,
least
listen,
appealing character
I-
I've ever
I-
created.
I think that soon we will all decide that we will have the bottom floor and you will have the top floor, and you know this is just one step in that direction. So that is so.
They will be too tired to go to your stores, but they can get fueled up at our stores, which is
Yeah.
nice.
That is nice.
That is very nice. So do you? Yeah, there we go. The conflict has been resolved.
Wonderful. So
Has it?
I guess Tilda, I have a question for you. You know, is in honor of this, you know, newfound relationship between the two Goths. Perhaps in order to represent this, you can accompany me to the Valentine's Day skate.
No.
That's a hurt feeling I'm demanding.
It sure is.
Don't get to choose.
Okay, so I think the feeling that he feels is just rejection.
Oh, no.
He looks at Tilda.
I love it.
Oh, so I just thought, I didn't really.
The most teenage thing I've ever heard.
It's fine. I didn't,
Inga, I will let you choose. Does this also hurt Inga's feelings? This betrayal by your friend who asked someone that you have a crush on to the dance.
I
You
think
can choose. It's up to you.
I think it would have had she said yes.
Okay.
But I think
cool.
because
So it's
there's
like,
still
yes.
a chance, like I still see an opportunity.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
So I guess, we'll talk to you later then.
Yes, we will talk to you later. And I will also say, real quick, in a playful jest, that Raven says hello, and then I run away.
Oh, you Nazi boy!
Can I stay though, even though my group is leaving? Okay.
Yeah, I have no destination. I just start running.
Well, I mean, okay, so technically
Like
it's
Ed,
if you
Eddie.
go with your friends because friends, but if you leave a scene early, I will allow that.
Yeah, we will walk outside, then we will wait for Inga.
Okay, perfect.
I'd like to like smoke cleanse the area after they leave.
Wait,
My eyes
Inga, are you still
slowly
around?
go back to normal.
Yeah, I want to stay to hear because the plan was for me to hear what they say if they find the note.
I want to know if the smoke reveals your invisible form. So I want Inga and Damien to roll off. Just straight to no bonuses.
I'm
just
going to
straight
embarrass
thing.
myself.
Okay, how?
As I am running away, as he is doing this sage, I'm going to look at this squirrel on his shoulder and go, ah! And then run. And so you have a +3 to this, Inga.
You take a second, you take
Oh,
a second
no,
her feeling
you are
that's
so-
embarrassed.
And yeah.
And now
You
you
are
are no longer able to act, roll,
Oh
fight
no, that is
until
so sad.
until you talk about your feelings. of your
Okay,
friends.
that
oh
makes
my
sense.
god! On my behalf.
Inga, you get a +3 to your roll
Yes, I
here,
love
but you're
you,
still
Inga.
rolling off.
Okay.
Rejection
This
and
is
embarrassment
high.
go hand in hand. So
They do, baby.
Well, you were focused on.
I got a 12.
Okay. Damien?
And I have an 8.
Okay. So you do successfully sage, but you don't Inga's able to like out of the way. You're finding you're finding yourself quite pleased because you've scared Roderick. So you're like not paying attention to the area where Inga's able to kind of like just get out of the smoke. So Inga, are you just planning to like listen in to
Yeah.
whatever's happening
Yeah,
here? Okay, so
I want to
Malkoff,
see if they find the
continue
note.
Continue your scene then.
Oh yeah, when you open the tarot card, which I'm assuming you do, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say first I get the deck out and I just smell it.
There is
Just
there
to see if it
is-
smells any different.
There is a
Does it smell
card,
different?
whichever one that has had any naked person on it is definitely like the edges are lightly bent.
Oh god.
No, no.
Why?
Okay, so anyway, when you open the tarot card, you
No.
will find a note. I am using my once per day ability
Okay.
that says I can write once a day without rolling. I can write a forged note. The recipient will believe it's authentic.
Okay.
So you find a note that says it's like ripped. It's like a ripped piece of paper, and in like scratched hand, it says, "It's me, Raven. I'm in the age of mace. Come help me."
Ace of Mace.
Oh, sorry, ace of mace.
Oh, Ace of
You mean it's a note from Raven? How would Raven have gotten my tarot deck? And God, what did he do with it?
She thinks it's Raven.
Are there any cards next to the note that could tell us what this means?
Oh, that's a great question. I wish I had my tarot deck so that I could pull a card.
You're in your own home.
I have one. Do you want one?
Yeah,
You're
Can we
in
pull a
your
card
own.
from- I am, but I don't know where my tarot deck is right now. I have about 4, and I don't know where.
The
Oh,
Ace
no.
of Swords.
Did you say
Is this
ace?
fully Ace of?
Ace of Swords.
And I said that they're at the Ace of Mace, bitch.
I randomly picked Ace of Swords.
Roderick's like American counterpart shows up behind fucking Roderick with CK.
No, he's just called
it
Rick.
Jimena's still sitting there like, oh, this is a lot.
Wait, so you said you saw him last night. Where did you saw him here?
Yeah, I was closing up shop really late and I saw a white pony run by and Raven was on the back. And I know that because it's his jacket and like he always wears that jacket. And riding the pony was a hooded dude. I don't know, guy, person in a hood. But I think Trevor put LSD in my cola, so I may have hallucinated the whole thing, but I swear it was running that way. And she points, so let's see, where is? So big disc energy is on the end, right? She points towards like the direction of totally random. That way.
Can we shout at Trevor to come out here?
Yeah. Are you doing it?
Trevor!
Trevor.
Wanders out. Oh, come on. Hey, dudes. What's up?
Did you see Raven last night?
I was not on staff last night, dude. Jimena says that she saw Raven last night, but I don't know. She could have been on drugs, dude. But it wasn't me, I swear. I didn't do it. Not this time.
Damien, what do you think?
I look down at my pager and I page my mom and say, these kids are doing drugs.
You page your mom, these kids are doing drugs, and you get an immediate response.
Come pick me up.
Do you need to be picked up?
Not yet. We'll keep an eye on it and put it away.
Okay, love you. XOXO, mom.
Who are you paging?
My drug dealer.
Incredible. Incredible.
Okay, so I mean, we have a note and it's from Raven.
I think we should go see and follow through on it.
I think so too. Plus, there's weapons. Maybe we can get something.
Well, the money. Okay, so as you guys walk out, Inga, let's resolve you still being invisible here. Are you just gonna leave still invisible, or are you going to reveal yourself and say something, or what is your plan here?
We're in the disc.
You are in big disc energy right now.
Big
yes.
disc energy. Okay. I will maybe try to like go behind the counter, like duck behind the counter and lift the make invisible on myself, and then just like similarly to how they did where they like rose, I'll just rise up.
Okay.
And
it works.
hello.
Oh, hi.
Very quickly, if you're trying to impress someone who is a very beautiful lady who likes the witchcraft and the darker elements of life, what CD would you get her to impress her?
Okay, now I gotta actually look up a CD. That's so good.
I was thinking, I heard this on the music box the other day. It kind of was like, oh yeah, I seen a new light.
I don't know that one, but if you want this one, it's pretty good.
Oh.
She hands over the album Potty Mouth by Bratmobile from 1993.
Bratmobile. I think she will love it. She is a brat.
Okay. Well, you have to pay for that, so
Yes, how much is it?
doesn't say. So I'm gonna say $5.
Oh my goodness. It is so lovely how cheap things are in this country and in this place. Here you go. Here's $5. And
Thank you.
hopefully it will never get any more expensive.
And it never will. And on that
And
note,
it never did.
we will take our break. We'll take a brief break. Bio break, snacks, water, stretch, yada yada yada.
Yada.
10-ish, 15-ish minutes, I guess. I don't know how long we normally do this.
Thank you,
for, but
10-ish,
feel free
15-ish.
to-
Yep.
10-ish, 15-ish.
Yep.
We'll
Sounds
see you
about right.
then. Chat.
One.
Visigoths are the
Welcome.
best.
Welcome back.
I love. I think that
Welcome
Kelsey has
back.
the stream pulled up.
I
There's a
do,
little.
because I
There's
was
a
watching it.
well, because
I
there's
was
a
like-
little bit of a delay. There's like a 3-second delay, so you're just sitting there staring at the screen. Hey, welcome back.
Honestly, that's even better. Welcome back, everyone. We are in the, I'm just going to say, we went from late morning to late afternoon. We're definitely going to have to skip one of them. So, late afternoon. It is late afternoon in the mall. It is 1996. We have time traveling Visigoths. We have deeply depressed mall goths. We have everything going on. We got a lot of feelings to resolve potentially. We do have some hurt feelings out there, so don't forget about those. Especially you, Roderick. You have 2 of them, and that's going to really hamper you here if you don't talk about it soon. So we are back to the mall goths picking first. So because Visigoths chose to delay, so I'll use that as that was their option. So mall goths, where would you like? I believe you're going to Ace of Mace, but please feel free to confirm that, given that that was where the forged note from the Visigoths told you Raven was.
That is where we are going because we believe.
We believe. Okay, great. Visigoths, where are you guys going to be going?
We are going to be going to Tiny Yachten's adventure.
Yeah.
Tiny Yachten's adventures. Okay. Excellent. Let me go ahead and find Ace of Mace here, and then we can
The Ace
dive
of
right
Mace.
in.
Ace of Mace. Oh, we're gonna get. Oh, I probably shouldn't sing more than that.
Well, you didn't sing.
Yeah, it wasn't very good, so I think we're fine.
It says I was a bad dancer, not a bad singer. You fuckers.
Yeah, I know that one
Which
just came
means
naturally. It didn't have to be
canonically,
chosen
he's
for you.
definitely good at singing. Anyways, Ace of Mace is another store of unknown loyalty. So you're not walking into enemy or friendly territory at this point. The walls are covered in axes, bows, whips, and all the weapons of a respectable adventuring party. Our staff here, we have 2 staff. We have Pam and Subin. Pam, high ponytail. So high, it looks like it's painful. And hip-hop clothes. I would say it is open knowledge that she is exes with Brunhilde of, oh geez, I forgot the store immediately. Brunhilde on the first floor of Athelwolf's Secret. And then Subin, spiky black hair, baggy zip-off cargo shorts, genderqueer, bowling shirts. Definitely a vibe. Very good at skee ball.
I'd like to repel in.
Absolutely.
One of my skills, I want to repel.
Yes. Okay.
So theater
Do I
tech
need to
stands
roll
for-
to do it successfully?
Theater tech stands for Indiana Jones, apparently.
Secretly
kind of
smoke
want-
bombs and shit.
Given that it's a skill, I'm gonna give you the chance to roll for it.
Okay.
Against
Can I,
Maul.
before he does it, like cast Haunt to make it like extra spooky as he
Of
repels in?
Of course you can. I will let Damien. You can either roll as well to see if that's good, or you can choose to give +2 to him as well. So you have like plus whatever.
I'll give you
whatever.
+2.
So you have add an extra +2 on top of whatever
Great.
else you're doing.
Great.
Against the Maul. Maul rolled a 9.
9.
Demal punches
does
you on the
one-
way down.
This is happening so
Um,
often.
So this is insane how many ties we've had.
They
So
really
I
don't
would
have
say
a rule for that in the book.
it just says, what does it say? It says there's like a specific wording. If there's a tie, both players succeed on a tie and the situation escalates ridiculously or dramatically. So I'll say that you repel in successfully and the door breaks. But it's successful. It just breaks after the fact.
That's almost more better. Like
So it,
shattering,
like,
shattering the
you
backboard.
get down,
when
you
It kind of is.
pose, and then the
Yeah.
door just like falls behind you.
Absolutely.
Or like classic 1920s silent movie, the door frame falls around him.
That's so good.
Can
Incredible.
I also somehow get entangled with Subin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
Yes, of course.
I want to like.
Subin was maybe like touching up some of the dagger merchandise in the front. And as you rappel in and as the door frame breaks on your landing, you fall and Subin is now like tangled.
I would like to get really close to Subin and say, "Hey," and then pull them up off the ground.
You pull them up off the ground successfully and they kind of like brush off their zip off cargo shorts. That was insane.
I just stare blankly and nod.
What do you know about Raven?
I don't know a Raven.
Can I try to detect lies just to like see?
Yeah, absolutely.
True.
Yep. I will roll for Subin. They only got a 4.
I also got a 4. No, I get a +3, so I got
Okay,
a 7.
I was like, Subin is telling the absolute truth. They have no idea who Raven is.
Can I sort of like draw a quick picture of Raven and then show it?
Yes. Oh, DJ guy. I don't know him.
He's not here.
No. I've seen him walk past a couple times, but he doesn't strike me as a sword guy or a mace guy or a whip guy or a dagger guy.
And then I look at Subin and said, "I'm a dagger guy."
Cool. Looks back over their shoulder. They're a little unsettled. Just Pam's not here yet. Back. What? Yep.
Have you seen any Visigoths
Not today.
last night? Did you
Mm-mm.
see a white horse?
White horse? I mean, Tiny Jotun Adventures. I walked by there on my way in, but other than the horses there, I haven't seen any horses. Not up here. It'd be cool though if we did, because horses are pretty cool, right?
Can I sort
Horses
of
are
just
metal.
push past them and search the store?
Yeah, for sure. They
Like,
make eye contact
very
with Damien, they're like,
disrespectfully.
"Yes." Very disrespectful. Subin like takes it as like, okay, go ahead then, I guess.
As Tilda takes apart the store, I would like to clean up every sort of mess that's been made.
Oh,
don't notice that.
incredible.
I don't
Okay,
even notice.
perfect. You do that successfully. You are cleaning as you go. Tilda, you move every box, every bin. You're checking everything. There is no sign of Raven.
He's not here.
Could we go look at the horse store?
I did say there was a horse, but why would Raven lie in a note? How would Raven have gotten a note into my tarot deck? I like feverishly pull out my deck.
Can you do a 3-card spread really quick?
Yeah, okay. The devil.
Really quick.
Mhm.
Not that
The magician.
Major Arcana.
The Wheel of Fortune. I pulled out all the major arcana.
Very major.
Okay, so oh, this can be interpreted so many ways. I think we've been tricked.
I think you're probably
Maybe by
right.
Raven, maybe by the Visigoths, I'm not sure.
Well, you said magician, devil, and wheel of fortune.
Yes.
Magician, Inga, devil, Roderick, Athalaric, wheel of fortune.
We have been tricked. The horse.
I
stone.
light a
Yes.
firecracker in anger.
Oh, no.
Do you have
please,
another?
not in here.
I hand over another one to Tilda.
I just throw it.
Guys,
We need
um,
weapons.
okay, we have
That.
those.
And I point to a whip.
Okay, okay, that's $15.
Less.
Why?
I
Less.
throw another firecracker.
No,
And I'll
please.
roll
Oh,
to
God,
persuade.
please. Okay, good. Do you have a firecracker ability? Do you have pluses to that, David?
It says I have a bag of them.
Okay. Great.
A bag of firecrackers.
I'm just wondering if you have a pyrotechnics. You have +2 to pyrotechnics. So
Yes.
Tilda, add a +2 to whatever you're going to roll here
Ooh,
because of
okay.
the pyrotechnics being added.
4, 5, 8. Not
With
great.
the +2?
With, yeah.
Because I
rolled
also
two
got
twos,
an
I have a
8.
+2.
Ah, it's so spooky.
Weird.
This is not making this easy. Okay, so the oh gosh, so you both succeed. So he's scared, but also doubles down on the $15. He's like, I
Will you trade for a
$15.
reading?
I don't own this place. I only work here.
Fine. I pay the $15.
I give Tilda some of my money.
Aw. Also, I'll say
thank
because
you.
there are only 2 of you, how many you have $25? Add $10 each. So you each have 35 starting dollars because there's less of you. So I think that's only fair because they have like $50 each, the Visigoths, so 35. So you both start with 35 and it's 15. So he hands over the whip, crying, just weeping.
I'll turn and walk out of the store. Oh, well, no, first I'll say, clean yourself up. And I'll walk out of the store.
I walk up, I wipe the tear from their face. You got a date to the Valentine's Day skate?
Yeah.
I turn around, very serious, facing them, turn around, just start crying.
And that's a hurt feeling if I've ever seen one. They are, you can tell, they are just purely terrified of the both of you and just don't want to even be, they probably don't have a date, but they don't go with you because they're terrified.
I'll give Damien a very, like, unemotional pat. There.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's Ace of Maze. Good job, guys. We will move over to the Visigoths, heading into Tiny Jotun Adventures, which is where I will first attempt this little accent that we have going on here.
Yeah.
And do a terrible job.
Join us. Over here, we talk about existential life and
Join
things.
us. Oh, okay, of course.
Transcendentalism.
Of course. Give me just 1 moment because I've lost the page. It's not in my PDF cut. I did the bad job. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is a Visigoth loyal store, as we can all assume.
Bless it.
Yes, of
All
course.
the gods,
And-
bless it.
For
Y'all
several
walk
reasons.
right on in. What are you looking for? What are you doing? This is so there is a horse track in the front stables in the back and screaming
small.
children everywhere. This is like a little play area for kids. Apparently they're real horses, so I'm just leaning into it and saying yes.
Yeah, of course.
Real tiny ponies. We'll say miniature ponies potentially. Evoric is the staff here. 16 years old. He is an assimilated but confused Visigoth, wearing a jersey and shorts from 2 rival sports teams.
Good.
Of course.
Good.
Listen, before
I'm not
we
going
go,
to commit to what those are, but they are opposing.
Don't worry, we will yes and I'm sure we will pick.
before we go and talk to Evoric, yeah, I'm feeling quite sad.
Why are you feeling
Oh.
sad?
Oh no, did something happen? I walked away with pride, so I did not see.
Well, why you walked away? Well, first of all, I asked Tilda to go to the dance with me, and I figured she would because I have a gold chain, and she said no. And that hurts my feelings so much because I think she's so cute.
You think she is so cute by the way that she tried to punch me in my face?
Well,
That is
to be
very
fair-
attractive.
To be fair, you punched me in my face.
That is true, and you
You
think
like
I am
each
very
other?
hot.
Yes. Yes, yeah. So I find violence attractive.
Maybe she does not find violence attractive.
I just wanted to see if maybe she'd punch me in the face, but she did not.
Maybe you should have punched her in the face.
And
just to
then I
see.
saw this stupid squirrel, and I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Oh, that is okay. We know that the
There.
squirrels.
He
the-
just
the
carries
squirrels-
it on his shoulders despite all the diseases.
That is a new concept for me. Diseases, they are
They are
made
little
from the
tiny
bacteria.
creatures that go inside your body and stab you lots.
They do not come from the gods because I remember my cousin
Oh, they do.
got very cursed after he he ate the raw entrails of the lamb after the ritual, and we thought you messed up the ritual, and then he was
No.
expelling the
It
vomit.
is so stupid, SLR. Like, there are tiny creatures inside the meat, and the tiny creatures went inside his body and they stabbed him. That's what
That I guess that makes sense. It is okay. There are many other conquests in the world.
I
If
don't
it does
want
not work
any
out
other
for
conquests.
Tilda,
I wanted Tilda.
Oh.
It's fine.
Um,
Don't worry.
is this a moment for a firm handshake? Will
It's
that help you?
Maybe you can slap me a little.
I, without hesitation, deck the shit out of him.
Oh no! Okay, well, I'll count that as a healed feeling there, even though physical
Aw.
damage is emotional damage. But this is
He asked for it.
he
the
asked
name of
for it. So,
love.
in the name of love, of friendship, love, or
Consensual
who
healing.
knows?
That is so nice of you. Thank you.
You're
At this point,
welcome.
as you slap him,
Oh,
you guys see
Sorry.
you guys see Emoric walk out of a back door and then see you guys and go and then
Emoric!
turn and try to walk away.
I stun
No,
him.
no.
Oh,
I stun him.
Yeah.
You stun?
I take a stun ruin
This is why we
and I
bring
click,
Inga.
click, 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 and I
What? Oh yeah, +2. Okay, yeah. Roll to stun to see if you can do this quick enough as he's trying to run away.
oh my goodness, bless you.
I tried to mute myself, but I hit the wrong button.
I've gotten an 8.
An
that was
8.
from the soda pop.
This is
Yeah.
a 9. So you
Oh
are
no.
you
no!
are barely able. You managed to craft the rune and cast it, but he has just moved out of the way.
Can I
of
chase
the-
after him?
I
Of
definitely
course.
chase after him too.
I
and
have
say,
I have a +2
Start to run. He
chase.
starts to run more. Okay, okay.
I have a spear, and I will take my spear and I throw it at his pant leg to pin him against the wall.
Okay. Okay, did the
And-
spear give any bonus? Let me look and see.
I
It says no. It
changed
specifically
one.
Spears.
says no bonus.
Change one below
Spears
to a
plus 2.
3.
Oh, what?
So-
That's crazy.
And
So Roderick,
that one
you
is
add
a
+2 to your chase.
Okay, cool. So I already have +2 to my chest. Do I
And you will add
+4?
then +4 total. So
Oh, this is so
Athalaric,
nice.
as Roderick is chasing Athalaric, you throw a spear to try and spear the pant leg to
Yes.
slow him so Roderick can catch him. So it's a +4 total to
And
Roderick.
this is
Which is
yes.
That's would be a total of 11.
oh my god,
I
you
got
only
I
a-
got I got a 9.
No, you gave me the
You didn't
plus
have to
2.
roll. You're
Oh, I gave you.
Pay
I am
attention,
so sorry.
Athalaric.
I am so. What?
He is just a pretty face.
It's
You catch him.
It's so pretty.
You catch him.
Okay.
He screeches and
I go
falls
to.
over.
I put my
Right.
hand over his mouth and say, "Stop it."
There are children here, Evoric. Behave yourself.
Hmm?
Goodness.
I cannot believe I have failed. She will never love me.
Inga, you successfully were invisible just not long ago. Let's see. Let
What
him
is he
talk.
saying?
There you
Hello,
are.
you little shit.
I think you know why we are here, Evoric.
Did you call me a little shit in my own store?
Yes, it's the words that you love because you're now a goth. You're from the mall. I like the mall, but go with it. Love.
He's on our
mall.
side.
Damn,
I know, but I called him. That's why I called him. I'm sorry.
It is
I
okay.
thought you
lost
thought
control.
I thought you thought he was Morgoth. He's Visigoth.
No, I'm saying that
Sorry,
he
did
is
you-
going to become a traitor because look at his clothes. He's got the bears and the bulls
Are you a
at the
traitor?
same time.
Are you a
Los
traitor?
Angeles.
Look at the clothing he tries
No.
to wear. Ohio
not.
State University and the Michigan, and I know they are in war at all
Inca
times.
already said. It's the
Oh, I
bears
can't
and the
read.
bulls.
No,
I
it
could-
is. It's the Ohio State Bulls and the other bears.
Oh, I thought you meant balls, like bowls, like little balls on the like the
This accent
dingle.
is hard to understand certain
I
things.
can't even. I'm trying
So,
to do my
I-
job,
if
Chef.
Oleg-
What
if
are
Oleg-
you doing?
Did you kidnap Raven?
No,
You didn't you?
I did
No.
not.
That's
Evoric, it is not nice to lie in
never
front of the
kidnapped-
Savior.
I have never kidnapped anyone in my life.
Except now.
I feel like
Well,
you know something
no.
of this plot, Evoric.
and
I
if
heard-
you
I do not.
and
I
if you
heard-
do, and you tell any of the Goths anything, then I will give you what the people call here a swirly. But I will have one of your horses do something in it first. Is that clear?
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
Missed the point of that one, but okay. What are you here for? I didn't kidnap anybody.
If the Goths come in here and they ask you, oh, there was a horse and you have horses here, but there was a horse that Raven was last seen upon trotting along, then you say, oh, he was delivering it to Brunhilde because Brunhilde wanted to use the horse to woo Pam back into her arms and her love. That's what you say.
Say it back.
Say it back.
Say it back.
Thank you. Say it back.
Yes, say it back.
Uh.
And if you do everything we like, we will give you all of the dollars that we have.
50 for me.
I have 45. I used mine to buy a gift.
I
That
have
is a lot of
20.
dollars.
I need 10 walking around money. I will not give you 30.
I'll give you all 50.
I need some walking around money. Okay, so you say that horse came from here to Brunhilde?
Yes, and which horse was it by chance?
It was a white horse. A white horse.
White horse?
Do you have the white horse here now?
He looks around and looks back. There's no white horse.
There is no white horse here now.
No.
because you used it to steal.
I didn't use
Raven.
it to steal anyone. I have never kidnapped
Evorik, you
anyone.
promise me that you know nothing of this plot to kidnap Raven, not one single detail.
I promise that I have never kidnapped anyone.
Oh,
in
that is
my
not what I
entire life.
asked you, Evorik. Evorik, listen. I think that you should listen to Inga and Athletic because you are Visigoth, yes?
Yes.
And you want to be Visigoth, yes?
Yes.
And you want to be accepted by us, yes?
He looks at Ethelaric and then looks back. Yes.
Okay, well, in order to be accepted by us, you have to tell the truth to your friends. Because
Okay.
lying is a sin. And I want to try to use my ability inspire religious acts.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
To
set
make
it
him
up.
afraid of the Lord's wrath should he
Oh my
lie to
God,
us.
Yes.
And this is
that's
going to be
so
the skill I
good.
choose to make a +3 to. Oh no, that's only a 7.
He got a 9.
Damn it.
Oh.
So he's gonna look at you and
He's really
his,
evading us.
He's
his
sure
eyes.
is.
No, but here's what's gonna happen. So his eyes go very wide, and he looks at you, and he looks at the cross on your neck, and he looks back up at you.
My eyes
and
are
he says,
glowing.
and he said, "I had nothing to do with it.
Then who did?
God."
No, we don't need.
Zzz.
Let her finish it.
You're right.
That was it.
God.
I just didn't do it.
God,
Then
did you-
I have a task for you.
Okay.
Oh,
And you
You are-
believe him, Roderick, with this
yes, of course.
because you failed your roll.
You are going
Yes.
to go find a
Yes.
white horse.
Well, I can't leave my job. So you have to find the white horse.
We have to. It has to be us as a Lodic.
Sorry.
Do you think that this job is more important than the conquest of the Visigoths?
No, but his parents
Yes,
do.
because my horse is here and my job. Solidify this store for this Visigoths conquest.
I don't understand why he shows spine now. I don't.
I've been
understand.
inspired by God.
Yes, I say God is on his side, and we must simply let him do this. He must
Which
stay at
God?
his job. The
Yeah,
one,
we-
the
we-
single
if you
one.
go-
I'm so tired of this.
The only other place that could hold a pony that wouldn't have been noticed already would be gerbil essences, because that's the only place that animals can go. So if you go there, they're probably there.
I don't want to
probably
go
there.
today. I thought.
Well, that's the only place that it would be.
We might have to go, but I will
no.
help you. I will make you feel okay.
You will help me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
And I will help you. But understand that the only people that can help you with the scary gerbils are the multi-gods of the Germanic tribes.
And the one also single one. That is the only one.
No,
The good thing about our gods is that there's room for all of them, and plus
that
yours.
is true. That is true.
It's the
and
good thing
plus
about
yours.
my god is they're better than all their gods.
Okay.
Mm,
We
I
will
don't
wrap
know.
that scene there on the religious authority of God, and we will discuss next scenes. That was both scenes, right? Am I not crazy? Okay,
Yeah,
scene
that was
next.
both it.
Beautiful. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep us
Oh,
moving
goodness.
We
along
have
here.
one more before the.
We have one more before the Valentine's Day skate, you guys.
Oh no!
So I
I
think
haven't even
that
done
this could be big. And honestly, if we get to the point where it's like early evening, that's done, and we're like, we are nowhere close. We're just gonna roll with it because
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
what it is.
Of
So early
course.
evening, Visigoths. You guys get to choose your location first this time.
So I mean, we
We have.
we got to go to
We-
Gerbos, right?
We go to the gerbil
Oh,
essence.
no,
I
Sam.
think.
Where is
Okay.
it?
And then
The what?
Malga.
Oh, gerbil essence. Oh god.
Yeah, we we know that we are trying to look for this horse, and we're 2 doors down from Gerbil Essences. So we're about to
Both
go
going
to
to
the
Gerbil
horse
Essences.
place. But then when we pass by Gerbil
Why would you go
Essences, we're
there?
like,
Why would you have any idea to go there?
Because we just passed it. It just seemed like a good idea.
Oh, that's sticky.
Okay, so we're both gonna be together again
That's
for the final season, the final episode before, or final, moment in time, the final clock moment before we go to the end. So, all right, Gerbil Essences. I got to pull up I'm like, why am I waiting for someone else to talk? This is my whole
pull a
job.
card on the way, by the way.
Okay, what is it? Do you want to share or not share? You.
It's a horse.
I hate
It's
everything.
the chariot.
And I want you to know, Roderick, that makes it proof that there is no one God, because
Yeah, I
one
think
God
I
doesn't
might
like
be.
the
I think I
cherub.
might be converting back to the German polytheist.
The gods are
religion.
with us in this mall,
Oh,
you guys.
I
The
feel
gods are
gods.
in the
Feel
cards.
God in his
The
chilies
gods.
tonight.
The gods are in the cards.
Gods.
Okay. Excellent. We are going into Gerbil Essences. Unknown loyalty. This is neutral territory here for you
Bitter
both.
herb. Definitely
This-
a NB name.
Yes, for sure. For sure. This California Cool hair salon is equipped with styling stations for humans and pets. So this is a pet grooming and human grooming
Oh
place.
my God.
Bitter Herb is a cute punk with a neon green mohawk. And Kelly is a trad goth. I don't actually know what that means. Traditional goth, maybe? Traditional goth?
Yeah.
With
probably.
long cornrows, a black t-shirt, black leather jacket, black jeans, and black Doc Martens, because we had to get the Doc Martens in.
Yeah.
before we wrap up.
Yeah.
So this time I will let the Visigoths have a brief moment at the beginning, because the Molgoths had a brief moment at the beginning before they joined. So you guys go ahead and let me know what you'd like to get started on, and then I will jump in fairly shortly after with when the Molgoths are arriving.
I think we burst in just looking for this horse.
Wait,
Yes,
I
with
will
me
say,
behind you, 10 feet.
I
Yes.
do suggest, Roderick, I think for your safety,
Right.
you should put your cloak
Oh, right, yes.
over the eyes,
Perfect.
and just look down. If you looked down, then we are okay with the animals.
I
And
think this is great.
honestly, you look very scary, which
Thank
is
you.
good, so that the animals do not come near you.
Thank you.
I was scared.
Oh, boo.
Oh, that was better. That was better.
Thank you, thank you.
Let us do this, and I burst the door
Do.
open.
Do.
I said, do this, and I know you know that.
Bitter Herb is holding a cat while Kelly is annoyedly kind of like talking about the most recent high school play with the teen whose hair she is doing, because she is the stage manager for most of the local high school plays.
Ah,
Oh,
fuck.
this is not looking good for us.
So she's like, yeah, it was gonna be, I tried to get it to be Macbeth, but then they wouldn't let me, and they said Romeo and Juliet was more appropriate for high school, so whatever.
Hello. I have request for you fine folks here at the Gerbil Essences.
Hello, we are here.
No, this way.
Hi.
This way,
Sorry.
Roderick.
Why are
Hello.
why are you that?
Because your cat scares the daylights out of me.
It is true. They were well used for witchcraft in the past.
Oh,
Bitter Herb is like, oh, sorry about that.
oh
I
it's
can
okay.
put her away.
No, it is okay. They are devilish creatures, but you are your own person.
That is true. I have question for you.
Sure.
Who am I talking to right now?
Bitter Herb is holding the cat. Kelly has gone back to doing hair.
Okay, Bitter Herb.
I call her garlic for sure.
Yes, I would say wormwood. The Bitter Herb. I have a question for you. And
Yeah?
it might work out in your favor. Have you seen, or do you know if there is a white horse here?
As Bitter Herb opens their mouth to respond, the Molgoths.
God damn it.
So let me know, Molgoths, what is happening with you guys as you walk in? Oh, I shook my desk.
Did something happen? Why was there no answer?
Yeah, Damien, what do they see?
You all see a somewhat convincing horse. I have dressed up like a horse, and I am walking next to Tilda.
Thank God, I cannot see this.
I have my whip out.
God.
Leading
I
the horse.
immediately, seeing that, I immediately am like, yes.
I turn back and
I
whisper
want
to
to
Inga,
use it,
get yourself together. I understand, but
I
you've got to get
cannot-
yourself together.
I
You are on
cannot-
our side.
I know, but I am too far gone.
No, you are not.
Hello, Tilda.
Hello, Tilta. Apparently you are here.
I am gonna have Athalaric and Inga roll against Damien with a +2 in addition to your costumes because Tilda is adding to the charade. Roderick, you're not looking at anything.
I will
so I'm
believe
not gonna let you
whatever they
roll.
tell me to believe.
You believe what they tell you. So Inga and Athalaric, you guys are both trying to see if you can figure out what this is.
Okay.
Please
Well-
tell me what is happening. Did the
No
cat leave?
additional.
Not unless you have a skill that you can convince me you can use for this.
And because you said that we can't use Roderick's embarrassment because
You could use your embarrassment.
well, like we wouldn't get a +3 though.
You could use embarrassed. That is true. You just can't if you don't have like Athalaric can't use his spear's power because it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I could see
So,
if
like-
the horse was real or not.
But
By
Inga, if
stabbing
you'd
it with
like
his spear.
to embarrass yourself for this to give Athalaric
Oh.
a +3, you can.
No. I meant that we're not getting a +3 because Roderick is embarrassing himself.
How am I
Because-
embarrassing myself? This is
Because
not
you have your
embarrassing.
coat over your head.
Roderick is
get
not
rid of-
involved in the role whatsoever. because
Okay,
Roderick
okay.
has
Okay,
blocked
I
his
see.
eyes and can't
Okay.
see the animals, so can't pretend to be.
I'm
embarrassed.
simply not embarrassed.
But I got to 10, so
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I have a 12.
See, if you
Okay,
would
so
have
you guys
embarrassed
saw-
yourself, we could have beat that. But you never listened to me, Inga.
I could not have beat that. I could not
Okay,
have.
so you guys believe that this is a horse that Tilda has brought.
Wow, we are really stupid.
is
Yes.
it you said your dress is a white horse too?
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
So
I-
I forgot the name. Bitter Herb is like, oh. Well,
It
that's
looks
the
like we have
second
found
white
the
horse
white-
that we've had in here today, so that's interesting.
So there's a white
You've
horse in
seen-
here.
You've seen my horse's long lost sister?
You have a
Oh,
horse,
is
Tilda?
that what it is? That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Now wait a minute.
Is there a horse
Have you
in this
seen
room?
her?
Don't worry
Yes.
about it. There
It's
is a
okay.
horse, but it is not near you.
Okay.
It seems as though the Goths are the ones who have kidnapped the Raven because they have the horse that did it.
But that
No,
simply
someone
makes
has-
no sense.
Someone has stolen my horse's sister.
My horse's horse.
When did you have a horse?
Right now.
Sister.
Horse.
You're looking at it, apparently. I'm trusting your eyes.
But it does not make sense. If they have the horse, that must mean they have the Raven.
That does seem to
We-
be what it sounds like. Oh, look, it's making a sound.
There clearly are more than one horse.
Oh yeah.
Where did you see
one-
the other
one-
horse?
Oh well, we have the horse in the back. We had to clean it up. It was all covered in blood.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
Was there
no.
a fight?
Who
I
brought
run
it?
to the back. I sprint to the back to see the horse.
So
I
you can,
would-
yeah, you can go back. So back. This is not a massive. But there is like a little.
I vault over the counter if I can.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. I allow it. There is a now clean white horse that you would recognize probably from Tiny Jotun Adventures.
Is everyone still in this room?
No, they're gone.
Yes.
Oh,
But the horse is still here.
okay. Gary, I'll just stay right here. Maybe it's he'll think I'm decoration.
Damien, go touch Roderick.
No.
I sort of go over and do a little bit of like a
A horse pat.
What's what do you
Tend to
want?
nudge him with the.
Who are you? Hello?
It's the
That's a
horse. It
horse.
likes you.
Oh no! I run. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. I go down into the fetal position.
I would like to, with my mouth, my horse mouth, try to take off the hood.
Inga
And
is
I
eating me!
I'd like to do the most sparkly-eyed horse hair flip that I can.
Inga, I'm being eaten! Oh. Oh. It is a beautiful horse.
Oh.
Maybe animals aren't so bad.
Oh.
That was sweet. Oh my gosh. For this beautiful moment, I will allow both of you to have a +1 on your next roll, whatever
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
It's my little inspiration.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. So
So
how would you guys
good.
like to wrap how would you guys like to wrap this up? So continue on. So you know that the white horse was brought here and it was originally covered in blood, had to be cleaned. You know that this is a horse from Tiny Jotun Adventures. Both of both groups know this. Is there any other information you'd like to get here before we proceed to the Valentine's?
There's something I would like to do.
I wanna. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead, Roderick.
I've heard
Go ahead, Roderick.
Is Tilda here with the horse still?
Is what the horse was?
Is Tilda here with the horse still?
Yes.
And Inga and Asalarik ran after the other horse, right?
I
That is
wanted, I vaulted
Inga and
over the
Athalar
counter to
ran
go
over.
get the
Wonderful.
other horse.
Tilda,
Yes.
hello. Your beautiful horse has made me question all of my ex. Raven is in the darkade.
What the fuck?
I mean, I think. I'll detect lies first. Can I
Okay,
detect
yeah,
lies?
roll off, yeah.
Why would you just tell
But if you wanna
her a
willingly-
false place?
I guess, Roderick, you can fail willingly if you'd like to.
No, I mean sure, yeah, I'll fail my roll, and I'm telling.
I'm gonna just say, it's not really a horse. Come on, Damien, and
So,
run.
so maybe we can go to the dance together.
As we leave, I'd
Hold
like
on.
to kick him in the head with my horse feet.
Oh, what? Oh.
He's still on the ground, yes?
I was
Yeah, you
trying-
asked this from the ground, you weirdo.
I was trying to do a good thing. Okay, I get knocked out then.
No, you guys, you can roll for it. To see if it succeeds.
Oh, okay.
Roll off. Just straight. I don't think you guys have any, unless you have a.
What the?
I rolled 2 1s.
Roderick, I will remind you that you have a +1 and you can do a +2 for flee.
Oh.
You do have a flee.
Okay, so that would take me to 3 and then 5.
So I don't know, Damien, what do you
I
have?
rolled a 9.
Okay.
Okay, good night.
You don't necessarily get knocked out, but
Okay,
it is
yeah.
disorienting enough that you aren't able to hear what Tilda says in response. That's what I'll say. So it doesn't
Oh.
even hurt that bad. Like, you're a tough dude, but like
Oh, thank you.
you aren't able to hear what Tilda says. So it's a mystery what she responded. All right, Athalark and Inga, anything else you'd like to do before we move
I
on?
take the horse because I am going to take it back to the secret store of the lingerie, thinking that the plan couldn't possibly be fucked up this bad. And I
You
walk
can't
up.
go to another store.
No, I know, but I'm like
Okay.
walking out with the.
Oh, I
that
see.
is my intention
I
to
see,
walk
I see,
out,
I see.
and then I see the Roderick on the floor, and I say, where did they go, Roderick?
They went to the darkade. I spilled the beans. I did
Wait,
it for
does that mean
love.
Tilda is gone?
Ah,
I walk over to Roderick and I use my control animals ability to make that animal shit right onto Roderick.
Oh no.
You roll off.
I'm going to flee.
Between me and no, it's me and Ethelaric because it's the animal that you're trying to control.
Yes, I
it's
have.
gonna poop on me.
So, and that is a full-on 6.
This is
I
a
please
six.
God.
Oh,
The
Damn
animal
it.
does not agree. The
Oh,
animal
thank you.
is actually picked up. What is it? The cat? Are you trying to make the cat poop on him?
No, the horse.
Oh, what?
I've led the horse out.
little
The
do you
horse
know,
just-
Asalaric, the
the
horse
horse
is
just
like me
whinnies.
now.
And the horse actually whinnies and just kind of nudges Roderick a little bit on the arm, like a nice little.
I feel like the other one did not mean to kick me in the face. It was just excited to go find friend.
I am so terribly hurt by your actions. You have betrayed the Visigoths, and
Are you getting a
will
hurt
have
feeling?
words. I will have words with you later, and I turn around with the horse as if to confer.
I've betrayed
I
my
also-
ideals for nothing.
I also have a hurt feeling because Tilda's not here for me to give the CD, all because Roderick drove her away with the truth.
Oh, I love it. Excellent. I think I'm going to shake this up a bit, and I'm going to say you guys have one more scene to pick because of this reveal, and then the epilogue will be how you guys go to the dance and who you're with and blah blah blah. So the epilogue will be the dance. We
Okay.
got enough time remaining here. I assume the Malgoths are going to be going to the Darkade. Visigoths, are you also going to the Darkade? Where are you guys going?
Yeah, I would go to the Darkade.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone is storming through the mall. The last call goes
I'm riding that horse.
I'm
into
walking
there.
quite slowly and sadly, actually.
Oh,
I have a I
Okay.
do have a saddle. I have a
incredible.
saddle. It is on the horse, and the tiny horse for the
Oh
short
my
king,
God.
and I fucking go.
It looks like regular horse.
Can
Inga
I
has-
say that somehow on the walk I obtained a Walkman to listen to the CD that I bought for Tilda, and
Of
I'm
course.
just like
Of
dragging
course.
myself along like
You guys are so dramatic. So the Malgoths are you still in horse costume, Damien, or have you ditched it and you're running? What is the
As,
vibe there?
as soon as Tilda said something, I ripped the head off.
All right, you ripped the head off the horse head, but you still have maybe like the hoofs on your feet,
100%.
maybe, or like a tail.
Yes.
They're
So
like
you
too
and-
long,
and
they're
Tilda are-
flapping.
Yes. You and Tilda are rushing through the mall, heading to where you finally think you know where your friend is. Athalaric is riding through on horseback. Roderick is sadly walking slowly, and Inga is melancholy, angry, listening to this Riot Girl album, very popular 1993 album. Let us not forget Potty Mouth by Bratmobile. I looked it up.
Classic.
And there's like, imagine again, like final battle music in the background.
Oh, my spear is fully above my head,
Absolutely,
like crying a war cry to get
I
there.
love it. Over the loudspeakers, we have last call before everything closes for the Valentine's Day skate. So buy it if you need it. And then you burst through, and this is, I guess if Inga and Roderick are a little slower, they'll be a little bit behind, but Tilda, Damien, Athalaric, everybody bursts in to the Darkade. Visigoths, however, I'm going to need you to roll against me because they trapped this place and only
Yep.
they know where they are.
oh
Yep,
shit,
yep, yep, yep,
I
yep,
forgot.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Is it just a straight
Okay.
roll?
I got a 10.
I got a 6.
It's a 5 for me.
7 on the dice.
Was it an 11?
A 6 and a 5.
Son of
Oh
a
my
bitch.
god.
The Malgoths burst in, expertly jumping over tripwires, and the Visigoths are either so in their feels
Oh yeah.
or so damn motivated to get this done that you don't even notice. And you are all wrapped up. I'm not gonna say it's like a picked up, because if it's hair nuts, that's not enough. But you do get like tangled up and like trip. So you guys are kind of tangled. Your legs are kind of tangled up, and you're on the ground. Malgoths, you have first action for whatever you'd like to do. In here,
I'm gonna take a hurt feeling.
perfect. Incredible.
Good.
Incredible.
Good.
Remember, that means that you have 2 now, right? Again,
Yep.
so you cannot roll
Correct.
or do anything really until you talk, and I will let you talk to people through this. So let's see. Oh, it's so exciting.
I'm
Where are
listening
we?
to Bratmobile by Potty Mouth.
Oh
on
my god,
low right
incredible.
now.
It's incredible. Okay, page 58. Okay, so the darkade, lava lamps, and blacklight posters beckon you towards the glow of many screens. There is an individual here, 2 individuals here that are running the arcade. Taco, spelled Thaco with a line
Oh
through it.
my god.
A
Good.
gamer nerd with 3 Wolf Moon t-shirt, and then Requiem,
Yes.
a cyber goth in futuristic black and neon red with wires wrapped around his arms. They are currently playing a dual game of Pac-Man. So they are playing together, and then they look up as the commotion and they're like on alert. This is a Malgoth loyal store, so they are going to be on the side of Damien and Tilda off the bat.
Oh god.
I would like to shout at them, where is Raven Goldberg?
Raven, you found him?
He's
He's here.
What? That's not
I'm gonna just
possible.
walk past them and start searching the store very disrespectfully.
Okay.
Very disrespectful. Always disrespectfully.
Please
I love it.
roll me a. If you have a skill that you think you can use to do this, to search, feel free.
can
Otherwise, just roll
detect
regular.
lies?
I don't think that counts. So I'll say you can just
No,
roll.
I can
against...
persuade the store to show me where. No, I'll just
maybe.
a 7.
That's a 9. So you are initially searching kind of around the arcade, all of these things, but you're heated. You're still angry. You haven't really resolved that rage from earlier. It still boils in you. It's making you distracted. You can't quite figure like where the frick would they have put him? You can't find him. Not initially.
I would like to try to blow up some machines.
Okay. Feel free.
And by blow up, I mean put firecrackers near them and light them on fire.
That's pretty much blowing them up for real. Okay, great. Feel free to do that. I guess we'll roll. You can add your bonus for the firecracker or whatever, and I'll do it for them all.
You got a 10?
That's an 8. So yes, you successfully roll one of the d6s for me.
1.
Okay, so you blow up one arcade game successfully, and Taco is like, "Whoa, bro, what the heck? You're on our side."
He's here. Help us look.
Okay,
They're coming.
they're already here. They point to
Yes,
them like
I am tangled in this very poor carpet that you put at the front of the store, purveyors of the darkade.
Requiem marches up to you guys on the ground and puts his hands on his hips. He's like, "Where is he? Where'd you put him?"
I don't know. Does it really matter?
We didn't do
Yes.
this.
What?
We've been trying to figure it out the whole time also.
Yeah,
who
we
did
didn't.
this.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I agree with Inga. We didn't kidnap him.
I
So help
think
us find him.
I think they were no. We are not going to do that because you have been mean to us, and that is
Oh.
not okay.
Yeah.
Inga. Inga, I will
You're
help
Inga.
you find. No, I'm
That's
Inga.
you.
Dang it, Tilda. Damn it. I hate one shots. Tilda, I will help you find him if you do me one thing. You
What?
will go to the roller skating party with me.
That is extortion.
It is.
That-
I like
that-
it.
What the fuck?
I'll go.
Is it possible to take a fourth hurt feeling?
Oh,
I'm taking a third hurt
Oh.
feeling.
What did you pick? The horse
Chariot.
again?
carry it
Again.
again. Okay,
this
so
I want to redraw.
given Tilda's acceptance of Inga, Requiem will step forward and take out like a pocket knife and get Inga out so that she can help search, and then they start to search.
Now, maybe the other person who was in this net would be helpful to get out of this.
Are you gonna help?
Yes.
I'm very busy. I have to go help them find the. Come on, Tilda. Let's go find them.
This is silly, and you know it. Both of you are head over heels for this Tilda, and I do not understand it. She tried to punch me.
I hope she tries to punch me.
With all three, four, five of you guys, I mean, Roderick and Ethelaric are still tied up, as far as I know, until somebody releases them or they convince them. So with the 5 of you guys searching, you are finally able to find Raven is silenced with duct tape and handcuffed with fuzzy pink cuffs, stuffed under the front desk of the Darkade.
Oh no, Raven! And I'll like pull the tape.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, that was terrible. Why am I dead?
Who brought you
Am
here?
I dead? I don't know. The person had a hood on, and then they just spoke in a really low, scary voice. And then they picked me up and they put me on the back of a horse and they rode me here really late last night. I've been here all night. I'm so hungry. Oh my god, you guys. Please, do you have any food?
No, but we can go to the food court before the
Okay.
everything closes.
I
Wait,
turn to
why are you-
Tilda. I turn to Tilda and I say, Roderick has a hood.
I'll walk right up to Roderick.
Oh my god, please do not get your betrayer tears on me.
Roderick,
What?
how could you?
I tried my best to be good and win your heart, but Inga, everyone just accepted that you should be with Inga and asked me if I had hurt feelings. Only asked Inga if she had hurt feelings. And I tried to get a new religion because I just wanted someone to care about me, and that didn't work. And I'm here. I'm not at home, and this is the future. It's scary.
Well, that was a lot. I meant, why did you kidnap Raven?
I didn't.
Then who did?
And you would see that if you weren't so blind with your own rage.
How did
There
you
you
know
go.
that he was here?
All the Visigoths knew where he was, but none of the details other than that.
They
You
were
just
made
knew
s-
which store it was to protect it.
We were
This-
made aware.
This is one of the hiding places. There are many others, and unfortunately you have found this one, so we can tell you that now.
And I'm the ones that helped you find him. I told you the truth. And yet
You-
Inga simply offered to help, and yet you chose Inga over me. And I'm the one that actually told you he was here.
Well, have you ever considered that maybe Tilda is not into the males?
She could have told me that herself instead of treating me so poorly, but treating Inga so well.
Oh,
It's not that. I just liked Inga's methods better.
And there we go. Now we know. You betrayed for nothing.
at this point, Evoric runs in. the
Nah, that
room.
bitch.
Oh, you found him.
Yes.
It was Wolfie. I can't hold it in any longer because someone else came and threatened me, and I just don't want to be in charge anymore. Okay, admit it. You told to give horse, and I did, but it was.
It's
Who was
okay.
it?
You waited longer than Broderick here. Can you get us out of this rope, please?
Yeah, and then he cuts you guys out of the
Finally get out of here.
Sorry. I know. I really gave it up there, guys. I'm sorry. But Volpe was really mean to me when they did it, and I just feel really bad about it. So I don't want to be blamed. It wasn't my fault.
Who
I just
was
want
it?
to be a Bulls fan and an Ohio State fan. That's it. That's it.
Oh, you can be both. You can be everything you want to be in this new world. But who was it that extorted you?
Yeah, Vulfi. Sorry, it's probably not coming across in the accent. Vulfi.
Oh.
The
I think that was
proprietor
the
of
wrong part.
Lemon Theodosius.
Oh no!
God damn it. That's so funny.
I'm so sorry. But we have to go now because it's time for the dance and everything's going too close. But I just had to tell you because I felt really bad. And when you guys came in, I really did feel like I did bad for the Visigoths. So I just want to say I'm sorry.
But
I will
pull
be
yourself
better, I
together,
promise.
man. I smack him in the face.
Thank you.
And I look at to see if Tilda sees me. Smack him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you people are ridiculous. You are being used to a means to an end.
I look over to Taco and Requiem and tell them that they need to make an announcement over the loudspeaker that Vulfi has betrayed the Visigoths and the Malgoths, and they need to be stopped.
I like it. And they do it. So as the store is closing, right before they kind of bring down that big, the grate thing, and everyone's about to head to the roller girl skate rink, that announcement plays and echoes over the entire loudspeaker. And we will skip to our epilogue, which is essentially just going to be you guys telling me what you do at the dance and where you see your character taking this next. Has anything changed? Anything like that. So we will start with the Malgoths. We'll do our regular order. Tilda. And if it requires somebody else in the group, you guys could talk and decide what it is. But Tilda, what do you do at the dance? Or the Valentine's Day skate. Sorry, what do you do with the skate? And how does Tilda go forward from here?
Tilda would go to the dance, but definitely like sit off to the side and like maybe trip people as they skate.
Incredible. Incredible.
And she would, after talking to Inga for a little while, use her ability that once per day I can ask someone an emotional question and they must answer with their true feelings. I don't really need to use this ability, but just for flavor, I do.
Oh.
And I go up to Roderick with Inga and say, would you like to join us?
Who are you talking to?
You, Roderick.
You, Roderick?
Tilda brought Inga to you and said, would you like to join us? And you have to answer.
And you have
truthfully.
to answer with your true with your true feelings.
Why do you ask me? You did not like me earlier. Why do you like me now?
I did not say I didn't like you. I said I didn't want to go to this dance with you.
Like me?
I also did not say that.
Inga, is that okay with you?
Yes, truthfully, I think you are very cute, and I was also a little curious.
Okay, well, let's get naughty!
Let's just make out! I will sign the quasi-goth purity test!
Just like our gods, we are poly!
Polytheism!
There's some, I love it. Amazing. So funny. What, the lovers? Is that what you just pulled?
No, I pulled it on purpose, but yes.
Oh God, I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Kelsey
Now
almost
you-
had a heart attack.
I was like, we gotta go.
Now the illusion is
That's the end.
shattered. The
You have to
illusion
go
is shattered.
now. Oh my God. Wow. Excellent, Tilda. That's wonderful. Damien, what are you doing at the skate? And any parting thoughts on Damien?
Well, since I didn't find anybody, I will be sitting at a table making some duct tape accoutrement for people that I will sell to anyone who buy
That's perfect.
I would like to think too that after working with Roderick with the horse, I'd like to continue to work with him on that fear, and using Thor the squirrel as another
therapy animal
helper in that.
Love that. I think that Damien makes quite a bit of money. Like, given your technical skills, your duct tape accoutrement are the best duct tape accoutrement that anyone's ever seen. So absolutely.
It's
Yes,
that
yes.
high quality,
That high quality duct tape. He gets the colored duct tape, not just. I don't know if you guys did this, but we would put like colored duct tape strips on our jeans.
Yeah.
Show off the different duct tapes that we had.
yeah.
Did you guys do that too?
You're like, I've got duct tape. You're like, fucking why?
Fucking why?
So
Yeah.
busy.
I don't know. Cool. I also went to a duct tape class at the library. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Inga, anything else that Inga would be doing, or any other parting thoughts on Inga other than what's already been shared through?
Yes, I think once the night gets a little spicier, I think Inga would pull out the Omnigoth purity test and start just suggesting the more fun ones for the night's festivities. We should find a skee ball machine. We absolutely should somehow find the bone and sinew cod piece, and then absolutely find a third gender. I would like to know what this third gender is about, and maybe go walk around and see if there's anyone else who might want to join us.
That's incredible. Excellent. And I will say that the codpiece is in Athelwolf's secret. There was a bone and sinew bra, I think, and a bone and sinew codpiece
Hell
in the
yes.
store to buy, available to buy.
We would
So,
find it.
excellent. Roderick, anything else that Roderick is doing, or any parting thoughts on?
Well, Roderick was fully prepared to say he was not going to get. However, he likes the way instead of crying himself to sleep, this is much better. So, yeah, he spends time with Inga and Tilta, and he is fully converted back to German polytheism. He has abandoned his heterical Christian state. And I will also say that, yeah, he works with Damien, and it's very hard work, but he likes to work with Damien. And I also think, I love how this is just kind of turning to all of us, just like being together now. But I also think that because Damien is in the theater tech, that him and Roderick start working on like productions that they can do together and really hamming up each other's showmanship.
That's incredible. I love that. Athalaric, bring us home. What is Athalaric doing?
Yeah, Athalaric is very, very dancing very well. He sings. This Amanda.
You'll get a +3.
Very much the doing this because he saw it on the Seinfeld, and it was a very good dance to him.
Good.
And dancing the night away with Amanda, and then very quickly after the dance, I would like to think that to get him to stop dancing, she makes out with him.
Yes, 1000%.
Oh.
And they are just
She's
making
like, please,
out.
I can't be seen with this.
They are making out on the skates, like making laps around.
Oh my god.
And it's very much a problem for everyone else, but they do not care.
And he asks her if she wants to use his saddle.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Would
so
you
she's
like-
yeah.
Oh wait,
that's
she is
funny.
taller than you and bigger than you. Maybe she couldn't use the saddle.
Yes. I was like, I've got this saddle. It is very fun, and there are only a couple of things that I have not crossed off the Omnigoth purity test, and we should do them, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that I want to roll off really quick between Inga and Athalaric really quick. Just 2 straight D6s, no bonuses, anything.
No,
just tell me who wins.
I just put my
Oh no!
dice
Just
away.
a
Don't
really
worry.
No,
I
I
am
got it,
Because you
I
both
got it.
mentioned it. Because you both
got it.
mentioned it. I want to see who checks off more.
Oh,
In this
yeah.
evening.
Oh shit! Hold on.
hell.
I dropped. I'm gonna reroll.
We have more people involved to get.
Do I get a
plus?
+3 because he danced?
That's so rude.
Well,
No, I don't think so. Straight. This is post dancing, as
damn
said.
it.
Specifically post dancing.
I only got 5.
I got 11.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn
So
it.
Athalaric manages to end the evening with more checked off, but this can continue to be.
Oh wow.
I do.
We find one thing on the list that's particularly distracting.
Yes,
Perfect.
particularly.
And I would say, unfortunately,
I'm going to decide which
Athalarch-
one it is.
Asalark is not over his hurt feelings of the betrayal of
Oh,
Raldrick.
no.
But every time he passes by while making out, he's like in mid make out. He turns over to Raldrick and has a sad face. He goes by and goes,
Somehow moping and making out at the same time.
well, he
I tried
really
to
he
convince
likes Amanda
Damien.
very much.
I tried to convince Damien to make a show about the legend of Alaric.
Oh, to try and like make him feel better.
Yeah,
I love
but
that.
instead we just make fun of him the whole time.
Oh no! Maybe the rift never heals. I love it. Awesome. Well, that's it, you guys. Great job. Thank you so much for playing and for diving in. Knowing nothing. This was really, really fun. So thank you guys so much. And thank you everyone for watching.
Wow.
Please consider subscribing or following
Honestly,
for more crazy content.
if
Oh,
that doesn't
fucking-
get you to subscribe, then
If this doesn't
I
get
don't
you to
know.
subscribe, I genuinely don't know what will.
Before costumes.
before costume.
We use. I did my Werner Herzog so well.
So
in this.
well, so well.
So well.
Special shout
awesome.
out
Yeah.
to Kelsey for
Yes.
moderating this session.
Yes, it's a very good
Thank you so
Morat.
much for doing this, and also even more special shout out to our special guest Nate for joining us. This was so
Yay!
fun, and I hope that Charmed Person sees more of Nate in the future.
Yes,
I think
please.
you should.
With
Oh.
with the
You
smoke
should.
bombs and the repelling.
And the firecrackers.
Yeah.
And the firecrackers.
Okay, I gotta stop doing this
God.
accent or I'll never
I
stop.
know.
My jaw hurts.
There.
I know.
From
This
smiling.
is great.
Oh,
this
this
was
is
a lot of
fun.
fun.
Awesome. Well, I'll hand it off to you guys if there's any announcements or anything. Otherwise, that's all I had, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only announcement we've got is this coming Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. We've got session 4 of our long-running Monster Hearts campaign. We left off on quite the cliffhanger, so tune in on that. And then this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Central, A Little Help is making their way to the Abyssal Eye, and we'll see what's
Making
going on
our
with
way to
that.
the Abyssal Eye.
Yeah, great. It matched perfectly.
Incredible.
So yeah, thank you all for watching, and Kelsey, sign us out.
Bye, y'all.
There we go.
Bye.
Goodbye, y'all.
What's the sign off? Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.